Hello, 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 hello. There we go. Now again, I've got to put this thing down because I always forget to do that. There we are. I always forget to drop that down as low as it'll go. Now the everything chat box is in the correct spot because I made sure to do that before we started up again. Hello, low crisis. Hello, hello. Today is one of those days. Today is definitely one of those days. What's up, Rico-sama? We are going to be going through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. First, we're going to be going over through this. Just going to be doing a little bit of recording here, as I always do during these moments. This one is a bit of a worrying situation. A VTuber, Irina Kumai, was doxxed by some people who she thought were friends. And unfortunately, that is something that happens a lot in the VTuber sphere, in the YouTuber sphere, and all that kind of stuff. But the ads are there. The ads are all there because I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown, but I'm going to show you everything that's happening. Here is the person, Irina Kumai. She's not a tiny one, but she is a kind of a chibi VTuber, not chibi, but you know, like cute VTuber, that type of thing. So she put out this document here. She says, "To my viewers, thank you all for your support. You made the happiest girl alive, and I'm so sorry for mentioning drama again. Never speak of the drama again. I want you to be a VTuber that you can relax and be happy with, and want to be your happiness. Probably delete this after a month, the tweet, not the document, so make sure to archive it. Also request that you don't mention any drama on my streams. I'll continue streaming as usual. See you on Saturday." So yeah, a lot of things happen. The gist of everything that happened here is these people, people who are after and provide proof of what they've done to them. These three people have doxed her. What they did to dox her, in order to not go through the 60-something pages that it is on my side. The general gist is people, Dragon Master, Seraph, Zartaro, and Larisol. She's from Portugal, and the other people from Portugal too. Wanted to, open mod applications. Both of them applied, decided to accept them since it would need a bilingual mods, since I have both Spanish and Portuguese in the chat. So I wanted all these things. They got comfortable with her. They DM'd me to warn me that my docs came out a while back. He sent me a now deleted picture containing my full real name, full address, and zip code. Some other things from that point on, I knew it was them. Even though Dragon lied to me and blamed another known VTuber doxer, saying he posted on 4chan Discord server, he lied, but I knew, and I felt extremely scared. Basically, the reason why she knew it was them, they recommended a specific store because she was looking for a new CPU. They recommended a specific store to her. She went to that specific store, and they kept all of that. They kept all of that data. They kept all of the specific data there in regards to everything going on, and they made sure to, always use this stuff. I don't know what to do, so I did something I shouldn't have. I pretended I didn't know anything, acted like everything was normal, pretended the person in the docs wasn't me, even though they both knew it was me, and kept pretending to be their oblivious friend. Fake, I guess, basically, looking at the 4chan server, supposedly, I'll actually, filthy scum. Just making fun. I feel better if I knew my mods weren't trying to go look for my information online, that type of thing. It was just a lot of them going back and forth, trying to make mind games. I don't mind people being AFK. People are available at different times, but if that's what you want, let me know. Then they had issues with being blocked, of course, right there. Thanks for being honest. Hope everything's all right with you. It is. And then basically it says, let me talk with them for a bit. Again, wondering why they were blocked, I'm guessing. Keeps going there. Block was apparently a misunderstanding. We cleared things up and moved on. After we rarely talked, he'd rarely message me and check up on sometimes, but that was about it. So the mental health kept going downhill from everything that was going on. And they were doing a lot of gaslighting. They were doing a lot of pretending it wasn't them. A lot of pretending all these things weren't happening. Of course, a lot of this is in Portuguese. But yes, a lot of these things, we didn't have any intentions with this stuff. Never intended to share anyone or do anything with the information. You're making things worse for yourself by telling me this, by the way. Basically saying that it was, even the guy that gave the info didn't really want to share it, but they have the information. Basically, they went looking for it. In the best case scenario, they just went looking for it. Worst case scenario, they were the ones who spread it. And a lot of these things, it was honestly a really funny way to find you, as Artaro said, or data miners or anything, can't tell where it was, but because of the purchase, So people were saying it was because of the purchase of the CPU. This is the part where you could see that they were actually getting stuff from the purchase. I always knew, and from the moment I started having trust issues with you and Dragon, all of the Portuguese viewers knew that the person was snitched. So Dragon snitched on Zartaro for having it. But yeah, basically only me and him know. Just saw through the lies. So you guys snitched on yourselves. So yeah, she found out. They all tried to apologize. They all tried to make it seem like it was nothing big. After this, when I sent a pathetic message begging them not to hurt my family and blocked everyone involved, during the dawn of October 1st, a few hours later, Zartaro admitted everything. Went to sleep, and during the night of October 1st, a new member joined my server, said they wanted DM to talk to me about my old VTuber group. It was this, Seraph. And it says, I understand you're upset that someone went to look for your personal information. After being worried when I went away because they were paranoid and leaked it or something, I'll give you peace of mind now. Haven't thought about you one single time ever since that happened. But then again, they went and did this. I wouldn't even be sending a message if it wasn't getting called at 4 a.m. because of fear-mongering that you caused out of petty revenge. So they're trying to blame her now. If anyone was after him that he'd leaked the docs, yeah, victim blaming and guilt tripping message. Graduated October 14th. At the time, I kept thinking about what went wrong. She graduated from her old VTuber thing. When it went wrong, finally gathered the courage, did an unlisted YouTube stream, promoted it through the account. At that stream, Dragon would post 2 tweets, simple gifs and no caption. One of them as on his personal account. Just when I thought I was out of it, they dragged me back in, type of thing. They're pretty much trying all these nasty things. Checked his profile again, no interaction whatsoever. No one found him, no one harassed him. They were again doing victim blaming, pretending that they were being harassed, pretending that they were being doxxed. The name of the guy who actually got her doxxed is how long ago the whole storm was. Another lie too. Have the right person, they still interact on Twitter, and they're still in the same server. This can be easily proven with Dragon's Box's posts and Larissa's replies to Dragon's personal account. So their letter to the doxers is that you are in the wrong here. You abused the trust and went out of your way to gather personal information. Want to believe that at the start you didn't mean it maliciously, but it became malicious afterwards. And they did actually start doing malicious things. It says that you've caused me to be scared for over a year. It doesn't matter if nothing happened. What matters is that you hurt me and doubled down on instead of recognizing your mistake. To Larisol, I'm not sure if it was you, but given that yourself told me that you were friends, the one working on that store, I think it's correct to assume it was you. I know you did it to other VTubers, and you told me exactly where you work. If you don't want me to get these fired, then make your friends behave and not retaliate. To Zartaro, of course, thank you for always being kind. He's pretending to, but I don't trust you anymore because of everything that happened. To Dragon.
Shiori Novelanovelite Night donated 10 Singapore dollars through Super Chat. I know you are talking about something else, but HN is really a legend. Saving careers, being with the talents when possible. In Hololive not 1, not 2 but 7 years. Press A to pay respects.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Press A to pay respects. Definitely a big A for Achan. She was there since the beginning of Hololive, pretty much. She went in with Sora because she wanted Sora to be properly supported. And yes, I'm going to finish this and then we're going to go into the regular news and stuff like that. So yeah. Dragon, you are a manipulator and a liar. You'll probably try to damage control on your server and spin lies. I wouldn't be so angry at you if you hadn't sent that petty message through your alt. So yeah, this person is basically sent a picture with my full name, home address, and email, and then deleted it on Discord. So sent all that information in screenshots, but apparently that was a misunderstanding. I only blocked you after arguing with Zartaro about everything. You know that very well. This is not all your fault. The reason I'm focusing on you is because of the petty things you said. So they lied, they manipulated, they gaslit, all that kind of stuff. GM, SC, and RP, you 3. I know much more than you think. Open up when a mailman knocks on your door, okay? A document signed by a lawyer should be arriving soon. If at any point I ever see just a hint of information online, I will assume it was you and proceed with the lawsuit. Don't try anything because I really won't rest until either you pay me thousands as compensation or go to jail. And hopefully this is the end of this whole chapter. It does suck for this VTuber who just wants to move on with their life. Hopefully they get to. I really hope they get to. The next thing I wanted to mention here was another situation of another VTuber. Right here. VTuber Koinuko announces graduation, however hints to something more in the future. So Koinuko is this person here. This person here. Pubiko, here they have their announcement. The announcement, the full one here. It says, never in like my 2 years of VTubing has a super brown dog did I ever think I'd be making one of these white background black text announcements, but never say never, am I right? They're going to be ending all streaming activities after July 25th, 2024. After that time, you will see me slightly active on social media and in my Discord server. However, I will be ceasing all streaming activities and no longer upload content on either of the channels. The decision has been brewing in my mind for a while now, and want to go forward with my career, exploring bigger opportunities that I've always dreamed of being part of. I will never forget the time I spent with all of you as Koinuko, all the accounts we've been through together, and all the fun times we've shared. If it wasn't for you guys, I would have been wouldn't be the special dog I am today. Previously mentioned, my Discord server will remain up. I made a decision after seeing the friendship and connection my viewers have made with each other, and I cannot bear taking that from them. My socials will remain up as well, with only YouTube and Twitch ceasing all uploading activities. As you may have already seen, some of my merch will be taken down after my hiatus. The merch will only remain standing until further notice is my Uo Market merch, the Waifu Buddies plushie, and my Cuddly Octopus Dakimakura. As always, love you guys very much, and I really, truly wouldn't be here without your help. It's basically, you know, saying thank you for everything. I'm going to be moving on. And, you know, hope she smashes it wherever she does next. Could she be joining something bigger? Look out for corporate VTuber in the space theme, I guess. She said during the stream she will not be re-debuting under a different name or model. So I'm thinking she probably won't be back. Unfortunately, it's probably something IRL that she's going to be doing. And good luck to them. Now, with the other big news that we're hitting now here, that everyone wants to know, it is Achan. Achan is graduating. Achan is leaving. Let me get something here. I had to get something to drink first. As always, Hololive fan. Yeah, Achan's been with us for 7 years now. She's leaving Hololive. Just got here. The heck is going on? VTuber got doxxed by her moderators and a friend on mod. Let's see what you guys were up here before. Achan graduating. Sad to hear. Posted it again in the blog. One of 3 doxers deleted their account. Definitely know when the blog went up, the account was active or privated. I swear my VTuber court idea would totally work. Once a week with these docs drop. Yeah, exactly. It would work, Elf Pirate Eva. Thank you for being here, by the way. Their own mods dox them. Yes, their own mods dox them. Their own friends dox them. Yes. Got doxed by three of the people. 2 of them being moderator. The 3rd was a friend of the moderator. And all of this because she went to go buy a CPU at a store that one of them worked at. They kept all their information, and boom, that's how she got screwed. It really does suck when things like that happen. But let's talk about the Achan graduation. Press A to pay respects, of course. She has an English version here, which I will go through. Hello to his friend A. As you are aware, I've taken a step back from work over the past months due to family health concerns, and I apologize for my long absence. While it may be sudden, I have an announcement to make. I, friend A, will be leaving Hololive production at the end of June because it seems unlikely that I will be able to return to work as planned. I'm terribly sorry to make this announcement when a lot of you have been waiting for me, fully believing in my return. Over the past 7 years or so, I've gone from starting off supporting my best friend Sora's dream of becoming an idol to meeting and interacting with Hololive production fans worldwide. Every step of this journey has been an incredibly valuable experience. It has been an absolute pleasure to get to know all of you through this VTuber culture. I've also managed to grow through this career. Can say with confidence that these days have been extremely fulfilling both personally and professionally. And for that, I have nothing but gratitude. Yeah, all that because she went... Because what happened is that one of them worked at a CPU store where she went to go get her CPU, like a computer store. There, you know, she has all her information in there for, you know, the credit card information, that kind of stuff. They got it, they kept it, and they started doing threatening with her with it, from what I know. The doxer didn't get fired because she's too nice. I would have fired the doxer. I would have had the doxer fired, absolutely. I would have gone after the store, too. From now on, I will be cheering Hololive production from the sidelines as a fan, and I hope that it will become even more beloved across the globe. Thank you for having me these past 7 years. The 7 years that she's been there are the 7 years that she has been with Sora. And that is basically, Sora was the first one in there. She was scouted by Hololive because Achan told her, hey, go try this. And of course they went and they tried it and it worked out for them. Look, Sora still around. Achan was too. And it is crazy to think that she's been there since the very beginning, and I'm sure she's going to be taking some other kind of, you know, smaller step in the background, probably something like that. But I'm sure she's still going to be there. Now, the Needy Sisters are basically having a field day with this. They're saying Achan retires. Have there been more victims of cover damage? They're saying cover damaged her. No, they didn't. Friend A Pig who was getting angry for some reason over Achan's retirement. Suddenly, like this person here saying, you know, get your way out. Achan here, cute. Quarantined due to deletion request. A person destroyed by a company. Or at least that's what they're saying. That's Nijisanji. That's not Hololive that gets destroyed by a company. It's illegal in most countries because that's personal information needs to be protected in most countries. Wondering why the behind the scenes stuff left and there were so many threads, but I realized that it was so popular, even had merchandise available. There are 3 deleted articles. Hide. The cutest holomem, of course. Internal collapse. According to them, internal collapse. The only internal collapse right now that I'm seeing is Nijisanji. Achan got cold. Over here, do not run away. It's in turmoil. So yeah, they're basically, and I had to have this, what was it? Had to have all of this kind of edited because this is the original down here. And I want to, you know, at least let you guys be able to read the damn thing. So I had to get all of this translated for you guys. So yeah, had to have it all of it translated for you guys. And we're going to be going up. Thank you, Shiori Novella Novelite. Thank you so much for the pink super chat. Achan has been with Sora, even convincing Suisei and Miko to stay ever since the beginning. Instead of a faceless manager with no soul, she's interacting with talents both live and stars. She will be at a concert and talk with the girls IRL. Anyways, yes, she will. She's going to be like a Kiryu Coco situation where she's welcome at Hololive anytime she wants to be there. Of course, she still has an NDA going forward, so she's not going to be, you know, leaking anything. But she's very welcome there, I guarantee you. And yes, about the Suisei and Miko thing, they were both, in both situations, they wanted to leave because they didn't feel things were going right for them. They didn't feel that things were going and looking good for them. So they wanted to leave to get more support elsewhere. Suisei, it was Inunaka Music. Suisei was, she stayed with Inunaka Music. That's where she got in. That's how she got her chance. And it was getting a lot of support for Asuki only because it was an Asuki only project originally. Long story short, she started feeling that there was no growth, that there was no support. She had to do her own editing. She had to do her own audio mixing. She had to do her own video mixing. She had to do her own everything when it came to any music she wanted to put out. She was getting tired. She wanted to have something more. And she talked to Achan because I guess Achan was still a trusted person back then. It was even then. She said, I want to leave. I don't like how everything's going. I'm not getting support. I feel desperate. I feel frustrated. Achan talked to her, was like, look, I see what you're feeling. Absolutely understand that. Try over here in Hololive first. I'll get you over here in Hololive. We'll transfer you over from Inunaka Music, which is Cover and I think Update, another company working together. We'll transfer you over. And then we will get you the support that you need. Try it over here in Hololive for a bit. If you still don't like it, you can leave. She was like, okay, because of course Achan has been there since the beginning. She was like, okay, Achan, I'll try it. She did. And boom, you see her right now, stellar. She's a freaking star. She's freaking doing everything, BB-Duba, whatever the heck the damn thing was. She's doing everything right now.
Shiori Novella Novelite and I donated 50 Singapore dollars through Super Chat.
Yes, well, they will take her with open arms.
Sora even convincing Suisei and Miko to stay and there ever since the beginning. Instead of a faceless manager with no soul, she interacting with talents both live and stars. She will be at concert and talk with the girls early anyway.
Very true. But yeah, happy if you end up going to see another streamer. That's perfectly fine. You know me. I'm not a jealous person. I'm just happy you're here when you're here. Lurking when you're lurking. Everything. What's up, Suni? Dark Soul. Everybody. Terrible day for rain. Absolutely. Departing for now. Might be back. Okay, well, Z. See you soon. Hopefully. Hello, T-Man. Welcome. This is just a bit of an interesting look at things. Office horror stories. I mean, at this point, you got to be professional work horror stories. What are your wildest work stories? Of course, on the 29th at 00, I guess JST, it might have already happened. Imagine if an ex-Niji liver submitted a story. Nah, manager or something who actively work within the company would be better. I'd love to hear about that diva or tyrant Riku. Sayu and dokibird already. Wait a sec. She got a second outfit? That's the third outfit. She had a new outfit like a week or two ago. She'd become biblically accurate archangel, pretty much. Wait a sec, let's people here. Given the ongoing current situation with Niji, I have to wonder if her streaming on this subject is a bright idea. I can't help but suspect that she's going to deluge of Niji stories. Yeah, it's a bit of, we're going to be able to get to see the memes that come out of this one. Let's see how this one goes. Here, we have... Here we have a pretty powerful meme. Let's take a look at this meme itself. We'll try it with sound and we'll see how it goes. Riku. Yeah, this is Majora's Mask, I believe. It's that weird and wacky moon. I think this is Majora's Mask. Yeah, because I think Majora's Mask was the one that had that weird and wacky moon. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. It's the bad ending, yes. The bad ending involves Riku. Zelda Majora's Mask. Okay, yes it is. And there he is. There's a little Zelda. He's like, what? What's going on? The Enlivers are like, what's going on? Disbandment. Enlivers, no! Merging, no! Q4 reports. Don't disappear on me! You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Yes, they have, unfortunately. Gotta love these memes. Lyrics in there, meme time. Jacksepticeye, too lazy to put the lyrics in there. Hello, Sayu's found son. Glad to have you here. Majora's Mask, because the Skull Kid brings down the moon with 3 days. If you can't stop him. Oh, okay. Of course, going over this stuff because I want to get the damn kitty cat. I want to get that pussy cat. Yes. That was a good meme, not gonna lie. It was a good meme, not gonna lie. His name is Link. No, I know. Link is the one that you're playing with. And then Zelda is the actual princess. Yes, Nemodanai. Yes, I know. Zelda is the actual princess. I do know that. Taka means they're starting to get political cartoons. Yes, they are, because a lot of creative people, out there. Like how memes are starting to get yep. And we're having little memes here with Victoria Brightshield able to do her collab with Mari Mari, which Mari Mari is like, I've heard Mari Mari being explained as if you think Pippa is crazy, Mari Mari makes Pippa look like a distinguished gentlewoman, you know, pretty much. And here's the actual chain together link. People want to support Vivi, and they're saying if you want to support Bibi, you can go to Mogu Ghost, Twitter, Twitch, and take a look at their Streamlabs, their Stream Elements, whatever donation page, and donate for them there. Ooh, Sayu website stream. Oh, there's a... Synchronicity websites. There's a website stream. Synchronicity.com. There you go. There's going to be a website stream? Interesting. I didn't know that. Featured products. Oh, she has all her featured products on there. Very nice. She has recent videos. Nice. I didn't know she was going to have a stream on there. I'll take a look at that. Definitely. Yeah, you can support them at Mogu Ghost. Vivid Vision and her baby are cosplaying Doki and Tomato for the AX. And because they're going to be doing this, Helpful Doki's Tomato Farm, they're going to be exhibit hall of booth 520. It is a Feed Canada. It's like a Canada food bank type of thing. Food banks have helped me in the past, so I'm always out to support food banks. I am not ashamed to say I have used food banks in the past. In the recent past. Because like I told you, I don't have very much money. So I've used them in the recent past. If you're hungry, they'll help. If you're hungry and you're out in a poor situation, they can definitely help you out. And I do recommend you go to a food bank if you ever need that type of help. Yeah, it's very ironic that she's very close to the Niji booth over here. Yes, the Hype booth next to the Niji booth. Like, a lot of her things are close enough to the Niji booth that is kind of crazy. Shiori Novella Novelite. It is kind of crazy. Help food banks, they're struggling, especially with money. She's going to be playing Jackbox. Ooh, nice. Jackbox is a wonderful game to play with fans. It's always funny. It's always fun. I'm going to try to be there as much as I can. I think she streams at 8:30 or so usually, my time, so I think it'll be fine. People are accusing the Loon of having unnatural growth, which I don't think is true. At least in my mind, it's not true. There's no actual proof of that. Just because Loon has more subscribers than everyone else, she's a mascot character that has really cute sounding voice. So yeah. They cracked 17k CCV. For a second, they thought it was Doki. It's this one over here, 17k CCV. They went to 20k. They're doing really well. Why? Because they have cute look They are a mascot character, which is rare in Japan. Japanese love their mascot characters. Everything is looking very good. So, Novella Nights. Apparently, AX handles where booth goes. Hughes Food Banks as well. One of their 4 livers is life-size statues. Nijisanji booth. Wonder which ones those are going to be. Yeah. Like to see the analytics, but I honestly doubt it. Even that's normal numbers. For the JP side, it's normal numbers. Absolutely. But they're, you know, everyone is being a little bit too crazy. Yeah, on second thought, I thought it was Doki. That's what you were saying, yes. Hello, Kurisu. It wasn't Doki. Yeah, no, it wasn't Doki. No. You know, that's just a Doki friend. That's a Doki friend. With Niji-En falling apart, do you think Hololive would take any of the Niji-En livers? Short answer is no, they wouldn't take them right away. Long answer is yes, they would take them if they finished and completed the interviews and they saw that they were the best of the best, which right now, because of the prestige that Hololive has, they would only really be getting the best of the best. Hololive has such prestige that that's the only number that they'd be getting, so only if they beat everyone else out. Because if you look at the most recent EN people, holy crap, they hit it out of the park every single time. So yeah, for the troublemakers, no, most likely no. But the long answer is yes, they would if they met all the qualifications and they went through the interviews and they were the best of the best. They go by meritocracy instead of nepotism, so I think it could be possible. It isn't their first rodeo, yeah. Another thing is the Welcome to Dragoonland is almost done. They started it there, and here it is. Welcome to the Tomato Farm is almost done right here. Naming suggestions were taken, and they said, welcome to Tomato Farm, a special gift. And there they are. This is Aya811, which is the same one who did the Dokibird, the original Dokibird situation of you know, the main thing there. They did it. It's all good. Everything was done. We're having memes now, because, of course, why not do some memes? Taking a look at the memes of that the Niji sisters don't like. Of course, no one likes the memes. But things that have received a 3D model before. Nijisanji post a damn elephant with Miku with Mio with a Mio helmet on. Then we have Henya and Keisan and the room that they're in. You have Orca whale soldiers down here. You have the Advent 3D debut this summer, Regloss 3D debuts as well, and a freaking cup of curry ramen with memes, of course. Yes. Freaking cup of curry ramen also is the one. Michi Melody VT. Michi Melody VT is awesome, yes. I wonder if Holo does PL checks during corpos. I don't know if they do. They'll ask you if you're still in the contract, of course. Thought they would pass round 1 if Niji-En scandals came to life from screen checks. Yeah, I mean, if they checked everything, which of course you want to check the background, if they're seen as someone who was terminated from another company, more than likely it wouldn't happen. Elizabeth Rose, thank you so much. I can't see the full name because it doesn't show me the damn full name. But thank you so much. We have Singaporean dollars, $10. Thank you. It's a shame Ah-chan graduated now. She didn't interact with the Justice talents much. End of an era indeed. The thing is, I am hoping Ah-chan gets proper graduation. Mugs up, bottoms up. Thank you, Elizabeth Rose fan. The Elizabeth Rose fan, appreciate you. For your first super chat too. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Elizabeth Rose, Rosarian Idol, and Oshi. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for the support that you guys have been giving me today. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, she didn't interact with Justin Talents much, but I'm pretty sure she did interact with them in behind the scenes, of course. The thing is, I'm hoping A-chan gets proper graduation. She will. I'm pretty sure she will. Once she gets to graduation, she's a big member of Hololive. Hololive doesn't believe in just them disappearing unless she herself has decided that that's not going to be what she's going to do. If she herself decides not to do it, then that's up to her. You know what I mean? Looks like we're starting the final plunge. Gentlemen, it's been a privilege watching you all. Disappointed Niji-En fan. And finally, MGS Saturdays art number 2, Liquid Mint, with all of them in the background.
Elizabeth Rose Rosarian Idol and Oshi donated 10 Singapore dollars through Super Chat. It is a shame A-chan graduated now. She didn't interact with the Justice talents much. End of the era indeed. The thing is, I am hoping A-chan gets a proper graduation. Mugs up, bottoms up, acopium tilde.
All good. I mean, coping is good. We all cope because we all wanted Achan to be there until the very end. But you know, people's lives change. It's a family issue. It's family. It's taking care of family health. So it's 100% understandable. I actually respect her a lot for doing that. Looks like I can catch another stream. A cup of curry ramen before the rest of EN. Yes. There's the thing. They do proper vetting and PL checks. Oh yeah, so they might not be able to get it. You're right, Eva. Tesla hopes so. Right now, really peaceful compared to the first month that Selen got terminated. Request your PL information and imagine that failure to disclose your PL could be grounds for contract termination or not even contract signing, because I'm pretty sure they do that in the very beginning to kind of vet people. Cup of curry ramen. Can I have curry udon instead? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Now, Nijisanji is tweeting about 4 life-size statues of EN and JP in their exhibition booth. Yes, who did it first? Who did it first? Hololive, I believe it was last year, did a life-size thing of Gura. Did a life-size thing of a lot of other characters in their, but it was their Holo Fest that they did it on. They didn't do it at Anime Expo, but they're doing it over here for their Entertainment Hall 65 and 70. I'm gonna be honest with you, it'd still be cool to see. It would still be a cool thing to see, but it's not. It's like a yawn moment because it's been done before, but it might still be a cool thing to see. Salvi ramen when? Oh god, yeah. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I can get like a white label ramen to be made for me. I'm not sure if anyone would buy it though. Life-size Gura figure was sold for charity. I heard about that. I heard the life-size figure was sold for charity. Cup of curry ramen. Let's see. It's normal. You have a chance to get a VTuber group. Would you join? Depends. If it's like Hololive, where it lets me be in my old PL, then yes. Now, if Hololive told me you need to stop your PL activities, but you're going to be a part of Holostars, the new generation, I might have to think it over. Because being a part of a large agency like Hololive, it's literally, for a VTuber, a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So, I'd really have to think about it. Holo isn't the event he first did. Oh, okay. Isn't the first to do this. Salvi barbecue win. I have more interest in starting a VTuber group. I know. I don't have the money to do that, but I would if I could. What if it's legit statues or paper mache versions? Cover is hiring a position that was supposed to be Omega Alpha's position, which didn't happen. For now, Omega Alpha is dormant and sleep until she wakes up. Yeah, it was retired pretty much. But yeah, this whole thing is kind of a weird one. Elizabeth just, you know, doing rapid fire stuff because we want to get to the cat game that I'm going to be doing because I want to finish all the freaking stuff in the cat game. Just rebroadcast and still 13k livers. A rebroadcast that they did, Elizabeth, because her original broadcast, she's already over 250k though. So that's holy crap. Her original broadcast was at a time that wasn't convenient for a lot of people. So what did she do? She decided to rebroadcast it at a time that was more convenient for a lot of people. And people are happy about that. That's why she still has 13k viewers, live viewers on this. Platis, all 4 statues is Riku. That's what a lot of people are saying, that all 4 statues are Riku. I'd buy it, Kek. Exactly. John Le, the most cheapo option is them getting mannequins masquerading as life-size statues. Yeah, they just dress them up as them. That would be like a cheap way of doing it, which is probably the way that it's going to be done, honestly. So once you get organized and your prospects are right, you shift it to an agency. You start as a group first and then an agency. That's actually a good idea. VTuber group kind of difficult. I have so many info and someone who did that before and failed. Yeah, you need someone who's really, really good at organizations, like organizing things. You really do need to have someone that's really good at organizing stuff. I'm not good at organizing stuff. Sayu's found son, 7 years. It's also a long time to be in any organization. Her legacy won't be forgotten. Oh, absolutely not. Achan was one of the founding members of Hololive as we know it now. And she has made so many changes. She has helped with the Kanpai Nikki, the Kagai Nikki over here. Over the English Kagai Nikki, thanks to them. You know, long time in any organization. It's just, she is a legend. She is the GOAT of that organization. She's done so many amazing things. For a second, I thought your new profile pic was a handsome Superman meme. Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. I am getting hit. Lunar Fox and T-Man, they're freaking lurking, but they're smacking me. Let's see. John Lim, most cheapo option is getting the mannequins. Oh, yeah, but how many were lawyers? Very true. Very true, Eva. How many are lawyers and actually know how to make a contract? Very few. Pixel News. 2 hours ago, Arisu Oshiro had her first stream where she plays with Wisu Knights. And Chio kept on calling Wisu her wife. That was okay. But it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny when things like that. Good back and forth. You know what I mean? That's always good. That good shooting back and forth, having fun. God, I got hit by freaking... I'm getting hit by everything right now. I'm just getting hit by everything. It's freaking crazy. It's freaking wild, my dudes. It's freaking wild, my dudes. My guy. Doki can get the chat TTS that can be set up on Dad's stuffings. We can hire Amber Doge speaking via chat. Very true. Since they keep having arguments like siblings, it's very cute when they do. P2Y is a company, if you guys remember, it was a company that was critical, or at least not like super happy-go-lucky with Nijisanji. They actually posted a lot of news articles that were negative on Nijisanji. When Nijisanji messed up, they called them out on it. I am in a box, but I will still talk to you guys because that is just how I roll, and you cannot slow my roll. You cannot slow my roll. So, thank you again, Shiori Novella Novelite. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It's just a rebroadcast for Hololive, over 10K. A rebroadcast for Niji, 1K. Exactly. Pathetic, and with good reason. Also, I can bet if Achan does graduation, she would get 100K or more. Oh, yeah, everybody. Both JP and Ian would not be streaming for that graduation stream. Everybody would stop that stream. Why? Because she is a legend. She is like, it's like royalty for Hololive. Not in the way that they treat her, but it was kind of like royalty. And that is the thing you have to look at. It's like, she's respected outside of Hololive. She's respected by a lot of VTubers in general because of everything that she's done. So, thank you, Lucy, for the happy 7K subscribers. And yeah, ID too, including Holostars. Yeah, everybody, everything would go to a stop. And they would all be paying respects to that. And if they did a stream beforehand, because a lot of them would probably be like to end right when that thing starts, each and every one of them would set everybody to.
And I donated 10 Singapore dollars through Super Chat. It is just a rebroadcast for Hololive. Over 10K. A rebroadcast for Niji. 1K. Pathetic and with good reason. Also, I can bet if A-chan does a graduation, she would get 100K or more CCV on her graduation.
No, it's Shiori Novelite. It's a Novelite. It's a Shiori fan. Been very, very kind today to give me to send super chats to give me support. Once again, Shiori Novelite, Elizabeth Rose. I absolutely deeply appreciate all the support you're giving me. I really appreciate that. ID2, I was Lucy, the goodest of boys. Wisu and Chiyo hates being called cute. Wisu always be a tsundere. Over that, yeah, very true. I mean, that's cute. That's also cute. Yeah, could see all them simulcasting. Loon subs going crazy. They activated the bots. We don't know. A lot of people say bots. I'm thinking it's the novel ideas, the basically novelty of it all. Number one, like I said, it's Japan, so Japan is different. Number two, Japan loves their mascot characters. I mean, loves mascot characters. Why do you think, like, you know, a lot of animes have mascot characters in one way or another? So it's a mascot character. It's a non-human VTuber, which is insanely rare in VTuber, because everyone does the anime style VTuber, everyone does the human style VTuber, like myself. Everyone does those things. So it's like crazy that this is happening. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people are saying bots. I'm like, when it comes to bots. You know? Like, I don't believe it's bots. I honestly don't believe it's bots. Honestly, I don't. So I wonder if the plan is for Doki to own a VTuber company in the future. I mean, she already has her own corporation, so she could. Salvi mascot when? Oh, I want to get an on-screen mascot. I want an on-screen mascot, absolutely. I don't know exactly how to do it, but I absolutely want to. And I'll pay for one, goddammit. Too bad most of Loon's earnings goes to Nijisanji. Yeah, it's definitely sad. The novelty of a mascot character makes sense. So yeah, it's primarily the thing, but this P2Y is right here. It looks very, very similar, so it could very well be just, you know, under a new skin. It could be that nothing. It could be it's nothing. We don't know. Kotoka Torahime update right now is this. Basically showing that the collab merch with Portland Trailblazers is out. Let me pave the way together with this super awesome team. And right there you go. Plot twist, Squirrel Waifu, it's the new mascot he'll obtain. The Squirrel Waifu, oh my god. That would be interesting. I do need a mascot. I do want a mascot. Like one that will like use your super chats and all that kind of stuff. Let's pave the way together with this super awesome team. Of course, I'm happy for Kotaka to have this collab. I'm very happy for her because she's got mental health things going on right now. And this is more than likely, a lot of people are saying, including myself, this is skinwalking. This is something that's kind of like, I don't really trust that it's actually a thing. You know what I mean? It's more than likely skinwalking. It's one of those things. Let's pave the way together with the super awesome team. Of course, pave the way together. The collab merch. One very, very, very important thing. Yamada, you did it. You did it, Yamada. She calls herself Yamada. But the reason why I'm like, you did it is because she did. Look at this. She's got Lapless Darkness. And she's got the 1 million subscriber plaque from YouTube. The gold plaque from YouTube sent directly to her. She's got it. We know she has it because every single Hololive member does get it. Squirrel bot confirmed. I know. Force a habit. Salvi's not a bot. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry, Menos. I love each and every one of you guys for all the support you guys give me. Being carefree and not being too serious is always good. I kind of imagine Doki as a CEO. Like, imagine a CEO who lasts all the damn time being carefree. You're very right. There are adopts that have animal themes. Oh, interesting. We can, yeah. Send me that information, Tama, through Discord. Send me that. I might end up buying an adopt. Being carefree and not being too serious. You can't count species, but you have 2 arms and 2 legs. Human species. They're more like a species. They look more similar, in which, well, don't have human skin. True. Sure, we already have CEO, the bow and with black and white background. The CEO always said, "So desu." Yeah, the CEO of Nijisanji with the black and white. Yes. Your chat mascot will be a squirrel as well. I think it will be. I mean, that's kind of what I want. It's has to be kind of. It can be. I mean, we can just have it as a squirrel, like a fluffy squirrel, or we could have it as like a chibi me. We can see. I don't know. Squirrel bot confirmed. It's been confirmed. So yeah, she's got it. Of course, everyone has to say this when it comes to Lapless Darkness. A lot of people have forgotten this, but this is the most important thing when it comes to Lapless Darkness. Yes, my dark. That's what you have to say every time. And of course, she got it now. Squirrel waifu. Of course. Imagine photorealistic squirrel as a mascot. Oh god, that would be interesting. Gotcha system for brush-ups of theme is still funny and ridiculous at the same time for the 300 livers. Of course, gotcha. The whole Hunger Games type of thing that they do with this. All 3 of them look tired or annoyed. Petra looks like she's gonna cry. In fact, she has tears in her eyes, so she is crying. What the heck is up with this mashup? Why did they choose that out of all things? ID branch getting 3.0 brush-ups basically means the sliver would graduate soon. Consider it a severance pay, a way to prevent them from graduating. And the more ridiculous thing is that they even have the 3D model passed already. The one they're gonna get in a new expression brush-up is the first one because that's the one that Kurasanji gave them. And the other newer models are not because that was paid by livers themselves. I don't know why they use a lottery system. So that, I guess so that some people would say it's not favoritism. Maybe. I don't know. But the lottery system has been known for a long time. And it's really dumb, in my opinion. Personally, I don't like it. And again, people are saying Lunun is cute. I'll give you an example of Lunun being cute. Of what people are saying, at least. So here we go.
テレビ番組を再現してみました頑張ってました頑張っちゃいましたはい本当に光を切り裂く鋭い爪とか
So yeah, that voice, that movement, the freaking fact that they look so cute sounds like a voice changer. It could very well be because they want it maybe a little bit cuter, maybe a little bit higher pitched to be a little bit cuter on there. Don't lie to me, that's pre-cure mascot. It looks like it. Looks like it could be a Sanrio mascot too. PETA have their Oshi now. Why do they, yeah, me staring at Ren like his PL is in my daily rotation. Debbie and Lunun collab when? Oh yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. It's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen. Now,
I try to go with the
Bricky, I'll show
basics.
you an outfit I had in Japan.
outfit
Here's
in
an
Japan.
outfit that I wore in Japan.
Pikachu. It's Pikachu.
Okay, all right.
I would wear this without the sweater, but in Japan, everybody is very conservative. Like cleavage is fine, but shoulders are not okay.
Okay.
Rate the outfit.
Okay.
That bangs though. Wait, what do you mean? That bangs.
Right? But I'm
Wait,
looking like crazy.
Wait, the colors are like actually insanely good.
Right? I think I can show this on stream. Yeah.
Let me do
me
a
look
once
through.
over. Let me do a once over. You do have your toes showing.
I do have my toes showing, but they're nicely manicured.
I'm just being protective.
No,
all right?
you're great. You're great. You're great.
Caught
Do you think
being
I should
protective.
take the toes out? Let me zoom in and then
The grippers.
It's because I'm like gripping the thing for the photo. Hold on. Oh. It's gonna look weird. Fine. I'll just show it.
Goodness gracious, that made me laugh.
Okay, these are the
Holy.
shoes though. I can't like not show the shoes without showing the
Holy.
toesies.
Holy.
This is like the
check.
type of outfits I will wear unironically because I just like the way they look. I think these are cool outfits. I think these are like bright and colored and cool. And if you're wondering, this is right in front of Takeshita Dori in Japan. You see what I mean? I'm like grabbing onto the ledge. So I'm like Mint took this photo so quickly. But yeah, how cool are these shoes? Do you understand what Michi was talking about? In what way? What was Michi talking about?
Oh, they're probably referring to your the way
Or is she
you
looking cute?
breasted boobily or whatever.
Oh,
They said that
yeah,
one
yeah. Well, if I walk into a room, you notice me.
That was also not a thing I was going to mention, but I was like, you know what? That's already common knowledge. You gotta go to town.
Let's take a look at it again.
Listen, I've talked about this before.
Goodness gracious, that made me laugh.
Okay, these are the
Holy.
shoes though. I can't like not show the shoes without showing the
Holy.
toesies.
Holy.
This is like the
check.
type of outfits I will wear unironically because
She is
I just
stacked IRL,
like
yes.
the way they look. I think these are cool outfits. I think these are like bright and colored
Matara
and cool.
does
And
look
if you're
great,
wondering,
yes.
this is right in front of Takeshita Dori in Japan. You see what I mean? I'm like grabbing onto the ledge, so I'm like Mint took this photo so
Didn't
quickly.
focus on her dress.
But yeah, how cool are these shoes? Do you understand what Michi was talking about? In what way? What was Michi talking about?
Oh, they're probably referring to your the way you breasted boobily or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, if I walk into a room, you notice me.
Yeah, you
that
definitely
was
noticed.
also not a thing I was going to mention, but I was like, you know what? That's already common knowledge. You gotta go
It's
to town with that one.
breasts. It's listen. I've talked about this before. I only have a few good breast years left. My flesh woman,
Breast-
like she's getting older. At some point, there are no
Breasted
more
boobily
good
down
breasts.
Harajuku.
Oh God.
There are.
Is it this one? Well, you're
Again,
gonna eat both of
breasts.
them
Holy
anyway,
crap! What the
so-
hell?
Girl, I've already eaten this one. Yes.
I don't think it matters.
This one. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Okay, you ready? I'm ready. Light work, no reaction. You ready?
All right, here's your question.
Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Why did you become a not safe for work voice actor?
Okay. So
Yes, Sayu beam.
I think you cut out for a second. I didn't hear that.
What? I didn't hear a thing.
Oh no, you put too much sauce. Oh,
Another for my collection.
She's dying. She dying. That was way too much hot sauce.
I tried to have a big dick and I dipped it twice.
what?
Oh God.
I don't understand.
I tried to have a big dick and I dipped it twice and I don't know why I did that.
Oh my God, poor girl.
That's
Poor
why you
girl.
wanted to become a
Exactly.
not safe for work voice actor?
No.
What? There's something I should know about. You tried to show everybody your balls of steel, and you had too much hot sauce.
They're really big, Cinder. Cinder, they're really big.
Sometimes we make silly decisions.
Silly
Maybe we
decisions
should
do get
have,
made sometimes.
adult
Yes.
supervision when we make these silly decisions.
I didn't do this.
That's not what I was expecting.
Still burns.
You wanna kiss it, make it feel better.
My tongue? What? Yeah, if you wanna. Do it.
Oh God. Oh God. It's gonna make chat go weird.
That was easy. You ready? That was so easy.
Oh, is okay.
My hands are numb, girl.
Oh, goodness gracious. Don't sniff. What? Wait, who? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. People are sniffing.
Yeah, she's coming
People are
out
gonna
very
sniff
pretty.
her.
What are you sniffing? What? Leave me alone. Stop. That's awkward. That's very awkward. Stop. Leave me alone. Don't sniff. I smell good, but don't sniff.
Sniffer, don't sniffer.
Do you guys wanna go
CC,
back
of
to the
course you're gonna
phone?
sniff the CC. You're gonna sniffer the CC, of
Do you
course.
guys wanna go back on the phone? Do you?
You're gonna sniffer, sniffer.
Basta. Behave, chatting.
Yes. Sayu Zoshi, yes.
Behave.
Ripping pepperoni.
My head. I'm doing other blue things, but I need my head pads.
Head pads, head pads, head pads.
Bad. Chatini bad. Chatini bad.
Of course she's still gonna be made fun of.
Please read this aloud to the class as many times as you need in 30 seconds. Okay. Nice and loud, please. 20.
And I'd mirror wrong L mistreat.
Um,
And I'd mirror wrong L mistreat. And I'd mirror.
what the hell? Let the cut of your G. Hello, Michi. Of course, of course.
Hello? 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 Hi? Hi? Chat?
Wow, can't wait to get rid of this broken, brain damaged gremlin with eye cancer next week.
Chat? You say that as if you're not getting put down, like, literally tomorrow. Chat? Can I be honest? I tried to, like, give myself a haircut because I wanted, like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to change things up. I wanted you to think I was
Good
cute.
morning, it is Miss Brainless.
Last night, I took a pair of scissors and I tried to give myself a haircut.
Oh God, no. Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm wearing a wig right now. Can you tell me how bad it is? Can you tell? Okay.
Is Wanny here yet?
Just tell me how bad it is. Just
It's
let
not
me
bad
know.
at all.
Is it noticeable, please? Just let me know.
No one will notice it at all.
I tried to give myself a low taper fade and it did not work. It did not work. Please, just tell me, please. I can take it. I can take it. Is it noticeable? Is it noticeable?
How did you shrink your head?
Shut the frick up. You're a freaking slug.
It's
Look at you.
perfect.
You're a slug. You're a freaking slug.
Yo,
Freaking
Chibi has my
beanbag looking
haircut.
ass. Freaking beanbag looking ass. You look like the freaking
Sure
slugs
does.
from Flushed Away Beach. Motherfucker. Shut the
My
frick up.
eyes OMG, my
I don't know why that scared me so much.
OMG, your head looks
Come
good
on,
now.
Nico, bye. Do you like it? Do you
Time
like
to
it?
call you Butcher Doki for that botch job.
Do you
Getting
like
hit.
it?
Why am I getting hit so much?
Chat if you wanna, if you wanna palm my head like a watermelon.
Oh God. Oh God. What the hell?
What? How's it looking? Is it looking bad?
Oh, you're looking pretty good, but one second.
Okay. Take your time.
You just said you're not looking good right now. Is that what you're about to say?
No. I said, are things looking good? Like, and I was like, no, not me. Like, I meant like your wing delivery.
I messaged him. I'm gonna see what happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Sorry, kitten. I'll be back soon.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
I will also mute in our call so that way she doesn't hear me yapping in her ear.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta be right back.
Yes, the
Don't go
Ninja sisters
anywhere,
are
okay?
attacking you. My own people
I
are
have to go
attacking
pee
you.
a
Oh
little
God.
bit, too.
Nice will sound okay. No, Connie.
Still getting hit.
She's muted on my end, so if you have
Holy
her
crap.
stream open at the same time, then you'll still be able to hear her.
Damn.
I gotta be right back. I gotta pee. I can hear you. What? Mr. Benji.
Like disturbed?
Where's your brother? Mister?
I'm a hellhound who can't stand spicy. Yeah, I'm just.
So Twitch side, letting
I'm
out
hot
their
enough
stress by
already.
throwing things at him. Everybody does that.
Anymore.
Everybody does how their
You
stress that way.
crazy? Oh, hi, Charlie. Go away. Go back, Charlie.
Benji. Benji boy.
Hello.
No.
You didn't mute Mike, we heard drip.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck?
So I see you do the funny laugh even while walking around your house.
Good. Oh. Did you hear me pee?
Yep.
Did you hear
They
me
did.
pee? Benji, not the time. Not the time, Benji, man. No. Yeah, no. Did you hear me pee?
They did.
Oh my
That excuse how
god,
Kurisu.
I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god.
Fly, fireman, indestructible, master of war.
Is there not a button when it's
Who will get
when it
more
mutes?
violence, me or Chibi?
There's no button
Chibi
when
most
it
likely.
mutes. Whoa, what's the point?
I'm indestructible. I'm indestructible. This can't beat me. I will not be bested.
At least you washed your hands. All right, chat.
By some tiny
From
little
box to
bottles
chancla, yes.
in a fake book.
Ooh, salty
Nobody
dog, that looks so
fucking tells
cute.
Cinder a
Thank you, thank you.
Nobody fucking tells Cinder a single thing.
You got your pyro power, thank you. What software do I use? For what?
Aw, my pet has a pet. How cute.
Hey.
Oh, wow. What's a cute thing like you doing around a place like this?
Aw, my pet has a pet.
You know, just
How cute.
suffering.
Did you start without me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Aw, my pet
But I'm
has a
about
pet.
to
How cute.
suffer.
Pet
Can
has
I
a
fuck up
pet.
the wings?
How cute.
I haven't looked. Yeah, the wings.
How sweet of you.
Was the wings. Don't ask. So we're gonna go grab the wings.
darling.
Did you
Oh, get good.
Damn, did y'all make a movie? Within the time you were gone?
I'm trying to make a movie of something else. Oh, I forgot my milk. Oh.
Oh, it's okay. Go get it. Go get it.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
definitely gonna need that.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna need that. Yes.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Honey, time for your milkies.
Oh God.
Oh, she's gone.
We're gonna go grab milk together. Hey,
And she didn't
we're gonna go
mute?
play your
For Mike? Ask her about what? For Mike? She forgot to turn off her mic? She was in the bathroom?
Hey team, now I know it's on. It's on. We're gonna go grab milk together. Hey,
And she didn't
we're gonna go
mute?
play your father, except I'm gonna come back.
Could you hear her?
Cheers.
In the bathroom?
Yes.
She didn't mute the two. Holy shit, that's so fucking funny. Oh no, poor Cotton. Frying chicken all by yourself? Holy shit.
Hey team, I'm back.
You can use it for anything. Yes.
She forgot to turn it off again while getting the milk.
Okay, you ready? Okay. No, it's fine.
Voices. Stay
Hey.
dead. Oh, damn, baby girl. That's loud as fuck. You got some chicken in there, beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, I got some wings out of it.
This thing all by herself.
Oh my
You
god.
didn't invite me. Invites me.
I invited all of chat apparently. Oh my god. I want to take a shot just for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't supposed to hear about who fucking snitched? Yeah,
Literally everybody.
Who was it? You motherfuckers, you little pyro pups. I'm gonna put you in a hydraulic press. You're gonna be pressed pups, motherfucker. You're gonna be like a panini press after I'm done with you.
Oh, Pyro Panini.
That's kind of cute. Wait.
Yeah. that
Yes,
sounds
they're
fun.
YouTubers. Yes, they are.
Bad. Bad.
We have
Anyways.
Cinder,
Hey, Cinder.
who is a YouTuber, and then we have Cotton VA, who is an NSFW voice actress.
Oh.
I went to see all the clips.
So yeah, she
later.
is a YouTuber. They're both
can see
YouTubers.
my
Yes.
How cute you are.
Hydraulic what?
Yeah.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Hydraulic pump. Yep.
Welcome back.
Anyways, are you ready to get this thing going?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna be doing
I
now.
don't leave my mic on when I go to the bathroom. That's not really something I'm into.
All right. I don't want to talk about it. I'm pissing it. I'm fucking pissing it. All right, fuck.
So, what we're gonna be doing, if you guys remember, If you guys remember, if you remember, or you don't remember. I don't know if you remember or you don't remember. Wait till Mogul Ghost and Made Mint collab. We're going to have 2 Ghost VTubers. That's going to be actually pretty cool. I hope it does happen. I honestly do hope it does happen. Now, what I have to do, unfortunately, is, again, go for window capture. Yep, there we go. Because the game capture doesn't work. My lewd Oshis. Oh god, yeah, I don't have any lewd Oshis per se, but yeah, I probably would have some eventually. Cinder's also just funny, yes. September Made Mint plus Mokoko. Mokokoe! Mokokoe! Yes. So here's the thing that I always want to remind you of. Y'all can chat with whatever you want to chat about while I'm playing the game. You can chat about the game, you can chat about freaking the soccer finals, you can chat about UEFA, you can chat about the NBA, you can chat about whatever the heck you want to watch, you want to do, because that's just the way it works on my stream. Remember that. It always works that way. Doki Doki Literature Club, a long time ago I did. I didn't go through all the endings, but right now I want to go through all the endings of this one because there's 40 freaking endings and I've only done like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done of the ones that are after ending 0, which is the original one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only done 6 out of 40. Yeah, 2 lewd Oshis, LXOX. Oh, that one's pretty good. And Project Melody. Yes, those are always very good. We're gonna continue. Would make a pussy cat joke, but I'll get banned. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, you won't get banned by me, but freaking Twitch. Twitch is different. Let's skip. And let's go to taking cat home or not. Let's take the cat home. Well, why not? Right? Cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs to your shoulders. It nuzzles it. Purr, purr, purr. Let's go. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food, but that would be a waste of time. You shrug your shoulders at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, or 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living thing inside being so long, even if it is just a cat. Of course it is just a cat, right? For locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something alone? Like what? Clean the apartment. Decide that even if it's your day off, it doesn't mean you should completely end up unproductive. You know you have a guest and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartment. At least, you try to. You sweep the living room. You swipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does that anyways? Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding the messes more than when you started. You peek over at the cat. It's asleep. Might be the culprit behind the mystery, but every time you rush to check and to catch it in the act, it's asleep. It's napping. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more mess in its wake. Keep cleaning. Keep cleaning, but there's more and more and more. Lunar Fox, will you do open VC or no? Not for this one. This one is no open VC. But here's what I am gonna do. Is one thing I do have to remember here is I will actually go here. Here we go. And I'm going to deafen and mute and stuff, I believe. And I am going to share the screen with someone that wanted me to share the screen with them. Go live. There we go. Let's see. Numi would have to be my lewd Oshi. Ah, okay. Doki Doki Cat Club, or is it my roommate's cat synopsis? I don't know. Need cat food. Used to be asked at used to ask LXOX for screenshot capture because I used to be in Fanly and Chatter. LMAO 6 months ago. Still have the goddamn. Nice. Okay. And more. When did you finally stop and look around you? You don't even recognize your home anymore. There's piles of junk everywhere. Do you even own this much stuff? You don't remember ever buying or receiving most of it. Piles tower over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming, despite your hands feeling raw from the cleaner fluid you've been using. Your eyes still burn from the bleach. You need some air. You need to get out of here. Crack. You hear it crash and see a teacup you're certain you don't own smashed on the floor. Project Melody is a good Ludoshi. You look up and see the cat perched and teetering on a pile of china and kitchen appliances. Carefully nudges another teacup from the pile, sending it careening to the ground, but you don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, you start to chuckle. Suddenly you're laughing. It's so hilarious. The tears start running down your face. I knew it was you. You did this, didn't you? You pick up the largest piece of ceramic from the broken teacups. Subaru is online heading out. Salvi, okay, take care, Kurisu. Didn't you? And throw it at the cat. The cat dodges by leaping off the pile. The pile sways. And it sways. Huh. It's falling. It's falling towards. Oh dear. Crash. You can't move. You're buried. The pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin. Your organs. Your bones feel loose and limp, crushed under the heavy appliances. Warm liquid pools under you. With the last of your strength, you listen to the cat pads over to you, laying down purrly sleepily. Purr? Yeah, a nap sounds pretty good. Ending 1, a not so clean getaway. Let's go for the ending 2. Gonna play a game. See you, Salvi. Take care, Baru. Thank you for being here. So you don't find the internet. Some can be trusted, some can't be trusted because I got mind abuse. Yeah, you know, it can happen. It definitely can happen, Brewer. Holy moly, what? Yes. You're walking. Oh, yes, let's skip this part. Skip through everything. Take the cat home. Skip through all this part. Do something alone. And then clean the apartment. You decide that even if it's your day off, that doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. You get through everything. At least you try to. Everything gets messed up. Everything gets messed up. You pick over the cat. It's sleeping. Or something. And catch the cat in the act. No. You know the cat's the culprit. You consider locking it up in the bathroom, at least until you clean the rest of the apartment. But it just doesn't seem fair when you don't actually have any proof. You need to investigate this further. You need proof. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more importantly for the sake of cleanliness! You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching mere glimpses of paw and tail here or there. But as with earlier, when you rush back to the living room, the cat's still sleeping. Okay, you want to play cat? Then let's play. This time you decide to lay a trap. One of your feline friend won't be able to resist. Glistening by the time you're done, it's so clean, you dropkick anyone who even thought of eating off of it. Perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner and entryway to exit hall. From the angle you're at, you have perfect view of the cat and island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act now. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll get a treat as an apology for your suspicions. But you deliberate. If you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts to shift. It's a black... it's the back that was rising and falling even moments ago. Now rippling in small tremors, like agitated wave on Black Sea. It's shuddering. The hell is that? It's bubbling. It's bulging. It's bulging. And pop! What the hell? You gape in disbelief as another cat bursts out of its still sleeping feline you're taking home with you. You're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth. But more importantly, you catch cat number 2 shake itself off before leaping up onto the counter, wandering around on top of it and leaving fur and grime in its wake. Probably should have given it a bath earlier. You feel like your mind is lagging behind reality to discover you've just made, but you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. It is an interesting game, that's why I'm still playing it. For example, though the hows and whys of what you're witnessing elude you, the more pertinent question still strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping, and the clone cat is still around, is making another mess, then where are all the other clones? Oh god, there are more clones. Two cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Cat number 2, you. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity. But you realize with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind that they're not the only ones looking at you. Slowly turn around. Oh no! Packed in the hall behind you from the floor to the ceiling is a living, breathing, writhing wall of cats. Of clones. And piled on top of each other. The glowing golden eyes of every cat in the undulating wall of pure black fur. Every single eye. Yeah, we'll do quick saves, I guess. We'll do a quick save. It's trained on you. Out of fear and sheer desperation, Anita assists herself from this blight on reality in the corner. You take a single step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. The cat's stampeding all over you. Kind of cute. If their soft paws weren't hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. They're just hurting you. Holy crap. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy. With that little strength you have, you turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knocking over vases and dishes and lamps. Claw at the walls. It's going to take forever to clean this up, you think. So I'm also marking which ones I've done. Maybe you'll tackle it all again later, right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath. Ending 2, Double Trouble. Okay. Take the cat home. Skip. Do something with cat. Or do something alone. Like what? Watch a movie. So you decide to take a movie, get dressed, your favorite pajamas, make some popcorn with a lot of stuff, discover the cat is already napping in it, or find a little thought. Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. The only options you have left are sit on the floor, open the cat, and reclaim your throne. Sit on the floor. Decide to sit on the floor because I've already done moving the cat. Cat is a guest after all, and you pride yourself on being good hosts, nothing else. At least that's what you would do if you had any guests over before. You grab a blanket and some pillows and make a comfy nest in front of the chair. You pop in a random movie from your collection and can tell it's instantly that's one of your favorite horror films. You've seen it a few times already, but it never fails to get your blood pumping. A few minutes in, you're already invested, getting reacquainted with the story and the characters. The scares won't come in until later, but for some reason, you still feel like something is watching you from behind. You know it's probably nothing, but you feel compelled to check anyways. You peek over your shoulder. Cat! Only to jump out of your skin, jostling a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl in your lap. Cat is awake and looking right at you. Sigh. You take a calming breath, recovering from your heart nearly lurching out of your chest, and immediately felt foolish. Last ending was quite the fate. I heard about that. So quiet you'd forgotten it was right behind you, even though it's the whole reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. You shakily pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button, the TV shuts off. Now, if that were me, IRL, in real life, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'd freaking lose it. I would lose it. I would lose it. If this is me in real life, with all the things that would happen, I think I would go insane by now. Having a Groundhog Day of death and destruction like this, I think I would very much so want my mommy and just be done with this. Just be done with it, probably. More than likely, I would be done with it. Because it is definitely one of those things that you're like, what the hell is going on here? Pretty much. I mean, that's just me though. That's just me. I might be wrong, but that's just me. You know what I mean? It is, thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats.
But I need my head pats.
Appreciate the head pats. Let's see. Did I put this out on this thingamadoobs? I don't know. So let's continue with this with the story here. TV shuts off. You blink, confused. Nothing else turned off. The kitchen dimmed and light was on. The digital clock was still glowing, and the movie was still properly rewinding. The power clearly didn't go out, so why? You still feel a chill run down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection in the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you. Cats stare, silly. It's a kind of their thing, right? And you're a new addition in its life. Of course it's going to study you closely and see if you're trustworthy. As you mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. It's all static. TV's on, but the movie isn't what's playing on the screen. It's... Oh god, what the hell is that? It's you? Watch yourself on the screen as you feel your brow furrow in tandem. It's footage of you in real time, like you're being recorded. Feel familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid the bigger picture of your current situation. Avoiding the questions of how this is happening. Who or what is doing this? And why? Sus. Suddenly your mirrored self smiles and waves at you. Oh god. All on its own. You don't wave back, too stunned to move. Then you on the screen doesn't seem to mind though. Then it stands up, walks out of frame, and... Ah! Terrified yell rips out of your mouth before you can think to stifle it. On screen, in the chair, it's the cat. But it's wrong. Oh, what the hell is that? It became large and slowly massive black fur. Switching pulse rhythmically with a slow, almost methodical breath. The mouth is yawning entrance to the black abyss, framed by a seed of teeth that will look very, very sharp. Glowing eyes bulge all over its body. It is freaking creepy. Holy, what the hell? This is just creepy on a whole nother level. Holy crap, man. Of course everyone's gonna be like, what the heck is going on here? It's freaking creepy, my dudes. Let's see. It is very freaking creepy. I mean, look at that freaking thing. What other than just like, oh my god, would you be thinking when you see this? Like for me, I'd be like thinking like, holy crap, what the hell did I just walk into? I'm already thinking what the hell I just walked into. That's kind of the thing that I'm just like, what the hell, my dudes? I like the look of it though. If you look at the design of it, it's actually pretty good. This guy has some creative stuff, man. It does. They do have some very, very, very creative endeavors going on. And I'm all for it, so to speak. So to speak, you know what I mean. Art is very good. Yeah, the art here is very good. I love when they have creativity like this. I love when they have creativity like this. Honestly, I do. I absolutely love it. It is worth it to have this type of creativity happen here. But creativity also brings chaos, and chaos brings me wanting money. You know, that type of thing. Let's see. We're doing this. Yes, of course. You want things to not be so crazy here. But as we all know, craziness is kind of the thing that happens here, and you gotta love the music too. The music design is actually pretty good as well. At least in my opinion. In my personal opinion. The music design is not bad. Not bad at all, as they say. Not bad at all, as they say. But let's just see how this is going to continue, because this is going to be ending number 3, I think? It's 4? One of those damn endings? I do remember it's like one of those endings. So we'll figure it out. We'll find out what it is. With enough time, of course. So let us see this. Still looking at you. Think, yeah, that's my pet. Doesn't even acknowledge your on-screen persona as they walk back in the frame and pet it almost lovingly. Then you inside the TV touches one of the cat's fangs. Oh god, what? Wait, how? Yeah, a flinch and a sudden sharp pain in your palm. You look down, sure enough, your hand is bleeding. Not particularly afraid of blood, but for some reason the sight of it leaking out of you sends another chill down your back. A thought, clear and terrible, flashes across your mind. It's not just the mutated cat in the TV that's watching you. Is it? Don't look behind you. 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 You watch helplessly as your on-screen self smiles and nods at you, almost encouragingly. You stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws and look into the dark depths. And as you're torn between the horrifying realization of what's about to happen and the gripping wonder of what they see looking back at them from that deep, deep darkness, they jump in. Darkness is a sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down, and yet you somehow feel weightless. You can't tell if you're falling, but it doesn't feel like you're laying down or standing either. You feel warm, you feel cold, you feel everything. You feel nothing. You feel nothing. Ending 3, silent film. That was ending 3. Let's skip through all these things. I'm marking every single one that I have, every single one that I've done, just because I want to see how far I can get in this stupid thing. We already did 4. We're taking the cat home. Take the cat home. We skip all the way through that. Now, what we have to do to get ending 5, do something with the cat. Or do something alone. Take a nap. It really wears you out, you could definitely use a nap. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. You head back to your room, ready for a much-needed nap. The cat is there. Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump in the middle of the bed. It's kneading all sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. Purr, purr, purr. Well, that was fast. You frowned thoughtfully. Now that your mind's on it, you can finally really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're setting for sleep on the couch. It's certainly not the armchair, which means you should sleep next to the cat. You shrug. What's the harm in sharing the bed? You both have a long day after all. Try to carefully avoid jostling the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyways. So okay, you're scooted over and you're curled up against me. What's gonna happen now? It's purring. You smile, of course. Sweet dreams. You feel like you slept for a long time. You feel warm weight on your back. You don't see the... Oh, mystery solved then. You feel comfortable. You consider getting up. The cat's on my back, by the way. As soon as your thought enters your head, your mind fills with static and a deep sense of disapproval? Not yet, then. Okay. The cat, jostled by your attempts at movement, leans painfully at your back. Oh, God. So it's actually using its claws. Setting down again and falling back asleep. You fall back into slumber, too. It's night. You want to get up. Ah! Claws dig into the back as like a warning. Tomorrow, then, right? But the cat doesn't budge. You don't even try to get up this time. Just close your eyes and drift off again. It's the next day. Since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been lying down. That's really scary. You feel sore in your back, but also on your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. Can't remember your last meal, the last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time, but you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. Feels like a giant hand is pressing you into the bed. Can't remember the last time you even considered moving. But somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches languidly before hopping off your back. Hear its feet padding through your still open bedroom door, its steps fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid that you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But eventually you do try. So let's see. Let's see what happens when you try. You try to prop yourself up on your arm. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you think it should be possible. Crack. The arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles to dust in the bedsheets. To dust? To dust, you say! Doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if even your nerves are dried up and become useless as you feel in general. Just how long have you been lying in bed? You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Crack. 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 But you think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll as your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch as the rest of your shown body parts crack and crumble, and turn into broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. The cat strolls into view, poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say, but you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Congratulations, T-Man and Lunar Fox, for catching Spupa. Almost as if your sense of attention, the cat walks over to you. Let's go, Ultra Bowl 5. Let's see, Poke Shop. This is called Do Not Take the Cat Home. To your head, at least, and you watch your final conscious seconds as it lays before you, curling its body around you. Purr, purr. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. Ending 6, just a cat nap. Okay, so I got ending 6. I didn't get ending 5 since I slayed with the cat. So I got ending 6. Ending 5 is moving the cat. So let's skip. Take the cat home. Skip all this. Do something alone. Skip all this. Take a nap. Skip all this. Move the cat. There we go. Tentatively nudge the cat in an attempt to make it move on its own. It doesn't budge in the slightest. Keep trying. This is your bed. Push a little more firmly this time. Oh, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. And we all know what happens when it doesn't like it. You go boom now. The cat sounds annoyed with you. Again, you will sleep on your own bed. Opens one yellow eye and slides up to look at you. Doesn't like it. Its voice a little deeper than before. Move the cat. You move forward, ready to shove the cat with all your might. Crash. Gah! You throw him back by some invisible force and crash into the dresser before falling to the ground. Wind knocked out of you. You look up in a daze. You don't quite comprehend what it is you're seeing. Strong, swirling wind has picked up, throwing items all over the place. As if a miniature hurricane had just taken in your room. And right at the center of it all is the cat. Hovering in the air above the bed. Its eyes open, glowing like molten lava. Oh god. Oh god, it doesn't like me. What is that? It's vortex open to hell! And panic, the swirling wind turns into a vacuum, dragging you towards your bed. Ugh. Your nails catch as you tear as desperately try to cling to the carpet, the floorboards, any and every piece of furniture within your reach. Bloody fingers slipping clumsily on every surface. God, there's nothing you can do. As you touch the vortex, your body starts to disintegrate. Uh-oh, you got into a black hole. Tiny particles of your body separating and floating into nothing. Last thing you see is a cat landing nimbly on the bed before it curls up and falls back asleep. Ending 5, do not disturb. So, okay. We take the next one is taking the cat home. What's this? Oh, go. Oh, what the hell? What the hell happened here? What the hell's this? I'm sorry. Wait, what happened here? I'm so sorry. I was just so tired of everything. This is new, not you. Never you. But I couldn't be the person you deserve. Couldn't ever hope to be. You were so amazing, smart, and talented, and independent. You shined. But in comparison, I... Damn it. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Wanted something to be so fleeting, but to be needed? There was nothing I wouldn't give to have someone tell me that I mattered to them. I can understand that they needed me. That they needed me. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while you felt like going out. And you're actually glad you did. Okay. We can't skip this part, apparently. Absolutely perfect today. It's a good sign. Maybe your luck's fine to turn around. Now I can skip. Take the cat home. Skip. Let's see. Pet the cat. I'm now at the point where I get to pet the cat. It's a little too close to home. Yeah, that hits pretty darn close to home. So we did 1 through 5 already. We're gonna be doing 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 we've had so far. That's what we've had so far. Not every day you have access to a cute fluffy animal. Not every day you have access to this, so you sit on the floor living and click your tail the cat over. They like it. Poor thing just wanted some attention, don't you? Right, alright. You carefully pet the cat, a rub behind the ears, scratch under the chin, smooth sweep along the back. They're all good. You keep petting the cat on your lap, enjoying the bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. Just keep petting the cat. You're not quite ready to stop. You feel so calm. The repetitive action of soothing your usually overworking mind. You keep petting. The cat leans away from you in the next head pat. She's trying to get out of your lap. Keep petting the damn cat. Ah! When you scratch under his cat's chin, it bites at your fingers. He might be bleeding, but it barely hurts. More of a warning than anything. It's getting angry. Cat struggles in your hold. It's watching you closely. Keep petting. Keep petting the cat. It's getting angry. It bites. Oh, and it tears. It bites and tears. The cat bites off your finger. It hurts. You're definitely bleeding now. But, for some reason, you just can't stop. You don't know what it is. Its fur is so much softer than you realized. You think that it would be shining in the faint light of your living room, but it's as if the darkness of the cat's black coat is sucking in all the illumination around it, rendering it completely null. You're drawn to it. You're drawn to it like something holding a deep dark abyss right in your lap. It seems calmer now, munching on your severed finger. Well, that's not calm at all. That's not comfortable at all. But you keep petting. You fret that your blood will ruin its fur, but the cat no longer seems to mind. Time passes. It's dark out now. Soft as the fur is, your palm has started to feel raw and damp under the constant friction from your petting. You think faintly that maybe you've had enough. You start to lift your hand from the cat when in a flash. Ah, it scratches me now? God damn it. The hand gets ripped off. The entire hand is separated from your wrist. Flops onto your lap beside the cat. Cat's claws on its front right paw glisten with crimson liquid. You don't feel it for a moment, but your body tenses, anticipating the pain as it blankly watches the cat lick the bloody palm of your severed hand. It hurts. It really, really hurts. Then, the cat looks up at you, and you feel compelled to keep petting. You're reluctant, but you're also afraid of what will happen if you don't heed the cat. What will you lose next if you try to resist again? You were hurt for your insistent petting earlier, yet now you've been hurt for trying to stop? It defies all logic, but that's what scares you. There's no reasoning with such fickle whims, of course. You feebly try to raise your uninjured hand to pet the cat, but it stiffens, golden eyes glinting dangerously. Well, alright then. You raise your bleeding stump and resume the petting of the best of your abilities. The cat is purring. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you... Ending 7. Personal boundaries. So we got ending 7 now. There's so many freaking endings. So creative. I love it. Ending 8. Let's go for ending 8. You're walking. You're walking. Take the cat home. Skip everything here. Do something with the cat. Like what? Feed the cat. You were good not stopping for food earlier as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day is tomorrow after all. You heed the kitchen. You head to the kitchen and click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows after you. It leaps. Blood loss from petting. Yes. I never would have thought that would have happened. As you search for meal options, you
I'll let you hold my hand and we can
yes.
do other things, but I need my head pats on each hand.
Head pats on each hand. The head pats. It's all about the head pats on each hand. It is all about the freaking head pats. It's all about the head pats. Let's see. You find some things you expect. Tuna, meatloaf, and mystery food? Don't know what that is. Realize this tightly sealed Tupperware on the top bottom shelf of the fridge. You don't recognize it. Foul odors leaking from the container. Whatever's inside can't be safe for human consumption.
I'll let you hold my hand and we can do
thank you for the head pats.
Head
Appreciate the head
pats.
pats. Appreciate the head pats. Appreciate the head pats. Always. Yeah, what the heck? That is interesting. Cat seems sad about it, practically salivating over it. Still, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best to feed the hungry cat. So you will feed it tuna to start off. Shrugging out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf yourself. Put frankly ominous container back in the fridge. Cat looks disappointed. Tough. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna, and you give it to, you basically put it on the saucer. Don't think you should be encouraging it to eat it up there, but figure it'll make it up for electing not to feed it the toxic goop it wanted. Cat looks like it finds the tuna acceptable. You'll take it, eat up kitty. It eats it up, digs into its meal. You go about heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. When setting the time, you hear a hiccup. Huh? Turn to see the plate is completely empty. That was quick. You need another hiccup. Another hiccup. What the? Watch baffled as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to float out of its mouth. What's that? Okay, that's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of possible, right? Right? Best not to think about it too hard. Sure enough, the room is full of floating bubbles. Cat reaches the fine channel bubble before yawning and laying down right next to the counter. But glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Wait, what? What's that? One of the bubbles floats closer to you. You see there's actually something inside of it. A tiny, furry fish? That's just getting weirder and weirder. Still, you can't help but marvel at the impossible wonder in front of you. Yeah, kind of what happened to me. I'd probably poke at it, like what this guy's gonna do. Carefully press against the surface, it pops and it bites you. Lashes out, viciously sinking tiny fangs into your finger. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you.
My head pats on each hand.
Okay. What? Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand, past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around and attempt to dislodge the fish, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You accidentally knock your arm, several of the bubbles floating around. More tiny ravenous fish knocked onto your flesh. More fish digging their teeth into your back. It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen, but the entire room is filled with deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Deserved part 2. You're mean! Why are you mean to me? Why is everybody mean to me? Everybody hates me. What the hell's going on? Why do you hate your squirrel? Why do you hate the squirrel? I know y'all are like...
I'll let you hold my hand and we can do
Well, not everybody hates the squirrel, just a lot of you do.
On each hand.
A lot of you want the squirrel to disappear into these fish's mouths or whatever. But it seems like at least, god damn it. Your legs.
God!
Oh god.
No,
your torso,
God,
your arms.
Please,
all right,
no,
everybody.
No!
Ad, you got an ad.
No!
Always obey the cat. It makes sense.
No, God! No, God, please, God! No! No! God, please, God! No!
Oh god.
No! God, please, no! No!
I trust you, Lunar, so keep count of how many times the push-up redeem is being used. So far, I count 4.
I'll let you hold my hand and we can do other little things, but I need my head pats on each hand.
Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin, your teeth, your eyes, your hair. It's so consuming you can't even feel yourself convulsing or crying. You don't black out. Your eyes are still rolling up into your skull when you gasp out your last breath. And he ate fish out of water. Let's skip all this. Take it home. Skip all this. Do something with the cat. Feed the cat. We skip. We go to meatloaf. And then we see what the meatloaf has. Finny cat won't be too impressed with anything that comes out of a can. And you're not about to feed it whatever the heck toxic looking sludge is. So it's settled. Tuna sandwich for the cat. Of course. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Why not? Why not do a tuna sandwich? I get the remainder of the stuff. You know the cat's disappointed meows as you put the weird container back in the fridge to dispose of it later. You warm up meatloaf in the microwave. It's done. Now warm meatloaf on a saucer next to the cat on the counter. You don't think it should be encouraged to eat up there, but it's gonna do it. Kind of like if it finds meatloaf interesting, works for you, eat up. Cat takes into his meal, you're searching box of bread for the tuna sandwich. You're so distracted by your search. The end of his belly here. Splat. Huh? Why splat this time? Why splat this time? See, that the meatloaf was only 1, maybe 2 bites taken out of it. But more alarmingly, red trail of something leading away from where the cat's been sitting. Out to the edge of the counter towards the living room. Is that blood? Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. You jump at the strange sound coming from the corner, further into your apartment. You attempt to steal your nerves, and you go looking. Of course you're gonna go looking. Oh, wow. Let me see something. Let me just check something out. Let me just take a look. Within a book, it's reading Rainbow. Right now, what we're doing is we're playing this game. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Yes, what the dog doing? We'll take a look at what the dog doing in just a little bit. Splat. Huh? You stepped in something warm and wet and red. You resist the urge to vomit and step away from the trail of... You follow the trail into the living room and see it leads to the hall. It's getting louder. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely something going on here. You feel like you can hear your heartbeat. Your body shakes as you feel yourself step forward. And forward. And forward. And forward. You peek around the corner. Nothing. There's nothing there. You walk further into the hall and see the trail leads to a way all the way down to the end of it. Wonder what that could be. But there's nothing there. You don't quite feel relief, but at least... Plop. You feel something wet and warm drip onto your cheek. Something very warm. You swipe your shaking hand across it and pull it back to your fingers covered in something. Gurgle, gurgle. Oh, what the hell was that? You look up and see what I can describe as meat. The entire ceiling of the hallway is covered in thick, undulating, writhing layer of pulsing meat. At its center is a single glowing eyeball. That is just freaking weird, man. Frantically rolling around in every direction. Until it lands squarely on you. Squaw in the nuts! You try to take a step back, desperate to escape the hallway, escape this thing, but... Before you can even scream, meaty tendrils shoot out and grab you. No! Let me go! Let me go! Pull you up and up into a pair of slowly opening jaws. And then... Chomp. Ending 9. Leftovers. So I became the meatloaf. This one has a weird way of doing things. Let's feed the cat. Let's do the mystery food. Is this really a good idea? What's up with this cat? This cat is freaking weird, man. He wants the mystery food, though, so might as well give him mystery food. I guess it's what you want. You open the container and it smells horrible. Managed to keep from throwing up, but just barely. Stench is overwhelming. Cat loves it. Give me a minute. Has her look at the contents of the container, but you honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. Exactly everything consists of mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it is the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. Tinted with an nauseating wet green film over it. And the cat wants it, though, so the cat gets what the cat wants. Am I supposed to warm it up, or you don't really know how to serve it? Any utensil or plate that touches is getting thrown out immediately, of course. Just freaking leave the container. Leave the container in front of the cat. Just do that. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water within an inch of their lives after this. Stand against putting this crap in your microwave, because then you'd have to get rid of the microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. I wanted to hold it anymore. Shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. Cat enthusiastically dives for the toxic looking sludge, sniffing it as if savoring the scent. You turn on the fridge and close it. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Crunch. What? Ow! Sharp pain in your foot causes you to stumble. Catch yourself in the kitchen sink and look down and see that the tip of your sock is... red? Huh? Still slowly spreading for the rest of the sock. Are you bleeding? Quickly reach down and pull your sock to see the damage. A finger has been cut off. Just gone. Just a stump left in its place. Steadily leaking blood onto the floor. That's freaking scary. Clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you're seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Phone, where's the... Uh-oh. Gurgle, what? Your tongue. Your tongue is... What? What's about it? What's happening to me? My tongue, my tongue. Munch, munch, munch. You slowly look over, the cat is still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Munch, munch, munch. Not bothering to try to stop the blood from dribbling out of your mouth. Keep watching a daze as the cat happily chews at a gross piece of... Wait, that's... You look more closely at the mystery food in the cat's jaws. Looks vaguely familiar. It looks like... a tongue? Ah! Munch, gulp. Before you can even do anything, the cat dives into the container again. Bites into pizza, looks like kind of like a... Ah! Collapse on the floor, clutching your torso. You writhe around in blood-streaked tiles, crying, something. Something inside you just... Blood pours out from deep within you. Whatever that was, felt important. Oh no, it felt important. Now it's probably gone too. Probably. It hurts. It hurts so much. Stop, please. Weakly try to reach up to the cat counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Your eyes. Your eyes! You fall limply back to the floor. You leak blood all over. From all over. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then... Hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs. And give you time to just... Ending 10. You are what you eat. So, we did 8, 9, and 10. So we've done 8, 9, 10. At the very least, we're going to be doing Take the Cat Home endings today. At the very least. It's a lot of stuff. Continue, skip through this. Take the cat home. Skip through all this. Do something with the cat. Ah, yes. Play with it. Watching crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Just want some attention, don't you? You want to play. Oh, God. Okay, then. What do I want to play, though? Look for... Yes, okay. Then you can deduce almost a certainty that the cats freaking love yarn. Probably. So you go and try to find some freaking yarn. It's a very dangerous creature. Consider just handing the bar right run over the cat and supervising from the side. That would defeat the idea of playing together, wouldn't it? You cut... Yeah, there's a lot of variations with these deaths. Holy crap. Cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn to go back to the living room. The cat is resting on the floor. Not asleep, but when it looks up at you in the living room, you feel like it could doze off right then and there. You'll fix that. Smirk little, confident with your surprise. And a piece of yarn dangling just above the floor, pinched between your thumb and index finger. It's interested. Very interested. Sudden shift of the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. Posture has barely changed at all. Just a subtle shift of head and ears. Slight tension in the shoulders. Sharpness in the gaze as it locks into the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat can still pass as being almost relaxed. Calm. Uh-oh, the eyes are glowing. The air is thick with its eagerness to lunge forward. waiting for the right moment to strike. You feel you've just witnessed an awakening of the perfect predator. You're almost afraid of what will happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move. You take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle! Yoink! The cat is lunged instant, you wiggle the yarn. But you're faster. Completely misses as you flick the wrist, making the yarn recoil out of reach of the terrified snake. Having overshot the landing in his eagerness, cat stumbles and looks around, shocked at his failed attack. You generously click your tongue and help reorient it. The cat whips his head around in sound, slightly taken aback by the intensity of its stare at the yarn, but you persist. You wiggle the yarn again and again, encouragingly. Time the cat anticipates the yarn, upward dodge, and leaps upward to swipe at it, but you're already one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully after you're out of reach once more. It's angry. It's a little condescending, but you can seem to help it. For some reason, it's a little good knocking the feline down a peg or two. It's angry. It seems to be enjoying itself. You hope anyway. You keep going. Oh god, cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. Must be getting frustrated. You could swear it nearly took a shot at your eye last time. It had jumped so high and erratically. You're keeping the yarn in a constant motion, afraid to slow down. Your wrist is starting to get tired. The cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. More flicky flicky. Your wrist finally cramps sharply, making you lose control of the yarn's motion as the tip brushes lightly against your stomach. Oh no! It's slashed at your stomach. Pain rips low axis to your torso, into your torso. Blood pours out of your mouth. Oh, that's a deep one then. In a daze, you look down and see red blooming slowly at the bottom of your shirt. You run the tears of the fabric. Cough, cough. Plop. Huh? Watch as thick ropes of, your intestines pour out from under your shirt into a bloody heap at the floor of your feet. Single red streak rope still hangs from you, connecting you to all that mess. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's another one of these endings, isn't it? Are those your crumble to the ground and topple over your sides? Your vision has gone blurry, but the cat is there. Exactly. Their intestines, before you start giddily rolling around in the mess of your blood. Oh, it looks at you. It's gonna be giddily going around in that mess. Darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. Nonsensically, you wonder if the yarns had gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. Ending 11, at the end of your rope. Let's skip through all this. Take the cat home, skip through all this, do something with the cat, skip through that stuff, play with the cat. Laser pointer still works. They're also hunters of nature. Why pass the time letting the cat hunt for something it's never going to understand? That sounds a little mean if you think like that. Not like the cat will throw any away. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long dreaded days of group presentations in school. Oh, those days. Flip it on and see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. You get a little kick out of aiming at a mirror hanging in the living room so it reflects off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few seconds to steps to cast suspicion at you, making a little red dot. Let's see. Then when it finally reaches you, it lightly presses your paw to your knee. It's like trying to catch a dot of red dot as casually as possible. You manage to hold back the chuckle, not that it really matters. Cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now reacting to its paw, resting on top of the paw. Of course you're gonna find it cute. Of course you are. You move it a little higher above your knee, trying to pin the light down. Next second, you've already moved it to the floor. Over here, over there, on the couch, on the couch. The cat might be ignoring you, but it's certainly enjoying itself. Been a while since you've laughed so much. You're laughing so much, in fact. You accidentally shift the red dot lamp beside the couch. Hates to get the light, cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both crashing to the ground. Whoops. Oh, it's angry. It's angry. Look at that. It is angry. Oh, now you have an IRL cat meowing at you? That's hilarious. I didn't even know if I caught the last one. No one caught the last one. Back hunched, his head whipping around the back and forth as if in panic. Quickly turn on the laser pointer and rush over. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Pick the cat up and check for injuries when it swipes at you. The cat swipes at you, claws extended, backs up, twitches away, making frantic half turns in various directions looking for something or waiting for something to appear. Hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're annoyed than anything, but immediately your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. Shock as the cat starts to run around tearing at the carpet, sofa, your armchair. Wanted to stop, but you're afraid of getting in the middle of its rampage. Consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down. For some reason, you feel it wouldn't be a good idea. What happened to you? Is it an idea comes to your right realization? Grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room, thinking, hoping that the cat will calm down if it was what it's looking for. Turn on your laser pointer. The cat's reaction is immediate. Oh, it's roaring. You screwed up. Span a mere seconds, you watch the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair. Leaps high into the air. Changes in the air. Crash. And slams down upon the dot on the floor with a weight force that shakes the whole apartment. Maybe even the whole building. No wonder, you wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise as you stare at the side in front of you. Somehow grown in size, eyes bulging and glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared and covered in bubbling froth. Giant claws ripped to shreds through the carpet, through the floor, and tiles even below them, ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. Slowly back up towards the door. The light moves with you. Instinctively, you flick the light away, this way and that, the cat stampeding after it. So fast, smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in the hall on half. More crashing. Too fast. Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. Crash. A chance. You turn, intending to bolt out of the door and never come back. But in your haste, you forget something. You forget several somethings. You forget the laser pointer gripped like a lifeline in your hand. You forget the mirror still miraculously hanging onto the wall next to the hallway. Laser reflecting off of it, putting a small, glowing red dot on the back of your head. Uh-oh. As you reach the door, growl, you forget that it's locked. Oof. Don't even have the chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. It's taking you. Yep. It's doing what it's gonna do. You're torn to shreds before you can even blink. Ending 12. Targeted. You're walking, right, of course? Okay. Doing the regular thing. Take the cat home. Skip everything. Do something with cat. Skip it all. Play with cat. Skip it all. Hide and seek, a classic. Let's do hide and seek. You're not quite sure how this is gonna work. Cat, can a cat even understand the concept of a game? Yep, mind blown. Rules like hide and seek. You pick the cat and turn away from you while hiding behind the armchair. You're almost certain the cat must have turned and looked while you were hiding, out of confusion at least. Nothing else. It found you. Cat cautiously peeks around the armchair, your eyes curious. Smile, scoop it up, holding it in front of you. You found me, you win. Cat looks confused but pleased at your praise. This time, you put it in the armchair so you can't see your hiding spot easily. You dash over the kitchen, hiding behind the counter. Takes a little longer this time for the cat to find you, but it eventually does find you. When it does, it startles you by hopping down your lap from the countertop above. Whoa! You found me again! Okay, you win. Reward with little scratches behind the ear and under the chin where it leans into your touch. Why don't you give it a try? Go and stand in the middle of the living room. You close your eyes. Go! It's gone. Cat found so quick. There aren't that many places available in your apartment some size you can hide. Without the opposable thumbs needed to open the closed doors in the hall, Cat will have its limits too. Fair game. Now where to look? Let's go in the living room. Coffee table, nothing. Kitchen. Peek around everything. Look at the cupboards, nothing. Hallway. Peek around, nothing. You're sure it's what you're expecting. With all the doors closed, there's nowhere for the cat to hide. Couldn't find the cat anywhere. Start to get a little worried when you hear a soft sound coming from the hall. You head to the hall and listen again. Oh, it sounded like it was coming from your bedroom, but the cat trots out and runs around your legs and meowing insistently. It looks disappointed somehow, like you didn't find it. It's disappointed. I am disappointed in you! Subpar seeking skills. Well, that's kind of like me, isn't it? It's like me, right? Like me. You let the cat into your arms and look at your bedroom door? How to get into the room? You know how the door is closed, right? The cat wiggles out of your hold and runs into the hall. You follow to see it sitting in the middle of the living room. Upon seeing you, the cat promptly turns around. I guess it wants to take a turn seeking. Okay, because it can find you pretty quickly. Oh no. The lights went out again. There's usually a bad thing in this game. Darn it. Wait for your eyes to adjust in the darkness. Oh god, you notice the cat hasn't moved an inch. Was it scared? Are you? Ba-dum. Ba-dum. What? For some reason, your heart starts beating faster. You consider going over to the cat, but when you do, the thought makes you feel like your life is in danger. You need to hide. Now! Hide behind the armchair. It's too close. Get out of the apartment. Halfway the front door went, oh god! What the hell? 7 more locks over it than you know you have. Look over the cat. It's not looking at you, but feel away with disappointment. It feels almost like a warning. You back from the door, feel slowly letting it breathe again. There's no getting out then. You need to hide. Door is locked in the bathroom. Crossing doorknob, hold your breath, listening. Silence coming from the living room is heavier than before, more restless. If you by some miracle open the door now with exactly where you were, no good. Where now? You quietly step into the hallway closet. The door wasn't closed because a heavy box is not blocking after squeeze inside. Try to move further, the cat might hear it. That is, if it hasn't heard you already. This won't work, you need to hide somewhere else. Place your bedroom in the closet. Hide in the closet. After you've secured yourself inside the closet, there's a sudden shift throughout the entire apartment. Something can sense you're already as you'll ever be. As if it can sense that you're ready to be hunted. Oh god. Horrible chill runs down your spine as you realize that that's what the game has become. Cats are scary. They hunt squirrels very well. It is no longer a simple game of hide and seek. Being hunted by a predator as prey. It never really mattered where you chose to hide, did it? As if to answer your question, hear a loud slam on the bedroom door. You just managed to hold back from making a startled noise at the sound. Heart rate kicks up again, making it feel hard to breathe quietly, hard to breathe in general. Tears fill your eyes, you cover panting mouth with your shaking hands. It knows. It knows. Crying with your hands over your mouth, trying to smother choke sounds leaking out of you, you slide down the wall, the back of your closet with a heap on the floor. Crack, crash. You flinch harshly at the sound of the door being ripped off its hinges, followed by a loud crash against the wall on the other side of the room. Like the door had been blown away. The silence that follows is almost too much to bear. You can't. A single sob escapes through your nose. You squeeze your eyes shut in defeat and how loud it sounds quiet in the room. Not much point in hiding it anymore, is there? Instinctively put whatever energy you have left into listening for footsteps, even as you emotionally shut down. But you hear nothing. 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 Then, something slides open the closet door. You curled in on yourself, knees up, back curved forward, head down, mouth covered, eyes shut tight, so tight it hurts. You don't want to look. You don't want to look. But that's what it's waiting for. It won't end without its final act of cruelty, of making you look at it before it takes your life. So cruel. You You just want this to be over. So, you open your eyes. Oh God, you see something glaring in at you from the darkness beyond the closet door. It looks disappointed. The moment before you draw your last breath, you almost consider apologizing for being such an unworthy prey. Guess your hiding skills were just subpar as your seeking skills. Ending 13, disappointing prey. That's a lot of freaking holy crap. We're going through everything, skipping through all this, do something with a cat, skipping through this. Clean cat, because we already play with the cat and everything that we can do. Get a second look, you realize the cat isn't exactly clean. It was in an alley full of scattered garbage for who knows how long. Afraid that cats can keep themselves clean, but maybe it's one of those times a little human help couldn't hurt. Head into the bathroom to clean things up. Definitely no expert, but you think this best way to get a cat clean would be quickly. So quick wash would be the way to go, right? You decide to do everything at once, filling the tub deep with soapy, bubbly water. Quick dunk here, short scrubbing there, rinse and dry. Cat won't even know what hit it before everything's over. You open the door and click your tongue, beckoning the cat inside. It quickly scampers in, curious at the newly available setting. Close the door so it won't be able to run out and make a mess of the apartment. Sealing yourself, you roll up your sleeves. You lift up the cat, carry it over to the tub. Your plan's already compromised as the cat starts to struggle in your hold. Probably should have held it so it wouldn't see the water. Oof, it scratches. Scratches your arms, you knew it would be happy about the water, but you didn't think it'd be this irate. Still, it's mad as it would be for a little while. You know this is for the best. It goes more. Deep scratching to your bicep startles you, making you drop the cat into the tub. Splash. Shoot. Kitty! Cat doesn't re-emerge, hissing or yowling like you thought it would. You rush over and dunk your arms beneath the soapy surface, searching for the cat. What if it bumped your head and blacked out? It would drown! It would. But you don't find the cat. Instead, what the? Watch as the water starts to darken. First, you think it's dirt from the cat, feel a little vindicated about the decision, but the water darkens further and further, until it looks like you filled your tub with black ink rather than water. Even the bubbles are translucent obsidian now. Something's not right. As soon as you have this thought, whoa! You just felt something tugging at you from under the water. Try to pull away, but your arm won't budge. Whatever it is, it pulls you closer towards the water. Never let Salvi take care of a cat. Probably not a good idea. Try to use your free hand to release the drain plug. You knock the other arm into the water without thinking. It's grabbed too. Both hands are strained. Can't get any leverage to force yourself free. Help! Uh-oh. You get taken in. Uh-oh. I love Chansey. You're dragged into the murky waters of the tub. You're dragged down and down and down. Much farther than it should be possible for your bathtub. You can't breathe. You think you can't see either, but to draw your final breath, you think you see what's been pulling you down. That damn cat. Something resting deep, deep down below. Something waiting for you. Ending 14, Bath Hater. Skip. Take cat home. Skip. Do something with cat. Skip. Clean cat. Skip. Carefully. Cats aren't always fond of water, so your dad will be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick the cat up and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. Uh-oh. Cat is startled, but ultimately, it doesn't try to run away. I mean, my name does have an L in it, but I'm getting a lot of L's. Holy crap. Yay! I actually caught a Pokemon now. Ah, now you need an Eevee for... Damn, nice. Doesn't try to run away. Nice. Lather your hands with some soap. Careful to give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather up in a blanket, drying it. Of course, you're gonna try the cat. It does look freakier after every ending. Yes, it does. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. A lot of L's for the player, absolutely. Purr, purr, purr. Cat seems to be in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking out, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking on you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for the bath yourself. Try to ignore the fur and finish the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but... Ow! What? Pain lances through the spot. You tug that. How close especially, you see what the hair is. Growing. Growing out of you. You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes, your tongue. It's even growing inside your throat. Gasp, cough, cough. Oh no. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, cat leans up to lap the fur growing out on your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did for it earlier. You think it'd be sweet if it weren't you currently losing air. Still, feels nice at least, to be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel, before you're no longer able to breathe. Ending 15, self-care buddies. The cat is looking, oh yeah, it's I've gotten to the point where it's starting to be very, very interesting. I've done all the first 15 take the cat home endings. After this, it's all do not take the cat home. Ending 16 through 26 probably is what we're going to get through today. Average person with crazy body hair, yes. Hello, Suni, thank you for being here. Do not take the cat home. What do I do? Okay. What do we do? Wait, how? You are not ready. Leave the cat, I guess is one of the ones that we need to do. Leave the cat. Hopes of having someone look after it, not wanting to commit. But if it gets attached, somehow tracks you back down to your home. Sorry to see you around, I guess. You stand up, watching your every move. You half of the alley cat meows pitifully at you. Turn back. How are you supposed to walk away from that? What kind of monster would you be if you could? Decide a little, walk back to the cat. Almost looks hopeful, its tail swishing faster, leans up a little more towards you. It's eager for your next move. You stay. It's strange. The more you hesitate, leave the alley, the more you find yourself wondering, what's the point? You'll go where? Do what? What's the point when you're always doing all of it completely, utterly alone? Even going home to your apartment wouldn't help. Would it? One bedroom, one bathroom, and you're living alone in it. I mean, that's true, I feel that. Been like that for so long. So long. Spritz it! Spritz it! Started when you feel an impossibly soft paw pressed against your wet cheek. You didn't realize you'd been crying. Or that your little breakdown had literally brought you to your knees right in front of the cat's box. You slightly feel embarrassed, but the cat responds as if it can sense your deprecating feelings creeping inside. It presses its paw on your cheek 3 times in quick succession, as if trying to slap you out of your melancholic state. But they're so light, the slaps you want like getting gently, eagerly petted. You can't help but laugh a little. Can't believe I'm having a meltdown in a dirty old alley with a stray cat comforting me. Smile and show your gratitude with a scratch to the cat's chin. Thanks, I'm fine really. That just happens sometimes. I really do like being alone most of the time. The only time I feel comfortable is being myself, you know? But even I get lonely every now and then. Easy to ignore when I'm keeping myself busy. That's why I pushed myself to go out today, I think. Or maybe I was hoping to make a friend or something. Guess that wouldn't be a good idea. I doubt something like me would have a very good friend, make a very good friend to anyone. Again, okay. Maybe I won't go so far as to say that, but you stay and just talk to the cat about anything that comes to mind. Your isolation, your loneliness, your many fears, your losses, your emptiness. Although, the longer you stay there, the smaller that one significantly emptiness feels. It's so long since someone just listened. Your words shift to gentler topics, your hopes, your dreams, happy memories of the past. Uh-oh. As you talk, you don't even notice the cold concrete walls of the alley becoming flesh-like, warm and pink. The softness slowly engulfing the both of you. The sound of your own voice feels hypnotic as it reaches your ears, encouraging you to speak more of the depths of your heart to the open. You give in easily. When you do run out of words, you're not sure how long you've been sitting there, but knowing doesn't seem to bother you. Still, a strange question enters your mind. Leave and go home? Why would I want to do that? You're too tired to move. Pouring out your heart and soul, taking a surprise toll on you, but you have no regrets. You're so happy. You don't think you've ever felt so heard, so seen. You lean forward and rest your head on the box. You don't feel the rough cardboard you were expecting. Instead, you find yourself resting on a massive something. Something soft and slightly damp and warm. So warm. You wonder what it could be. Still finding you care what it could be, so you don't care at this point. You're so tired. You close your eyes, and you get the feeling that they're probably never going to be open again. But as that all-encompassing warmth encases you slowly, completely, you feel nothing but pure contentment. Ending 22, not alone. So let's skip. We did ending 22. I want to know how to get the ending 16. Let's skip all this. Let's skip all this. You turn back after choosing to leave. And then just leave again. Well, maybe it'll be completely impossible. A few extra strenuous luggage cut here and there. You can see things work out for sure. Slight problem that's been making you want this whole time. You simply can't ignore. Problem being that you can't trust this cat. It sounds ridiculous even in your head. Cats don't require trust to care for. They're incapable of betrayal or deception specifically because other animals, they only seek the most basic essentials of living, procreation, and comfort. Malice is something you can never logically be applied to them. At least that's what you think. And yet, you feel it. That behind that gut-wrenchingly adorable face is something dangerous. That something brought you here. It called you here. You're a curious person, but even you can't shake the deep instinctual desire to get away from it, 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 get away from it. The cat's face looks blank. It's an expression you've seen many cats before, but something about it feels sharper. Like it's aware of your thoughts and your intentions to leave. Oh no, I'm feeling faint, aren't I? You slowly stand up. The cat tracks your movement with its eyes, not bothering to move its head. You don't say a word. You try not even to think. Get away from it, 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 get away from it. And though you don't really succeed. You turn around and quickly leave the alley, feeling sharp eyes on you the whole way. When you get a good distance away, finding to take deep gulps of air, you feel better now. And there's plenty of time left for you to enjoy your day off. As long as you forget everything that just happened. But what to do? I think I will Go watch a movie. Came out, looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater, but there's showing of such films at the old theater. It's a little too niche to be picked up by a new cinema open right across the street. It's okay though, you're not exactly a fan of crowds, and nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for more than a noisy audience. Let's see. Eagerly buy your ticket from the old man at the booth and head inside. Huh? What the? How did you get back here? Get away from it. Its eyes are glaring now. You leave the area quickly. What now? Watch a movie. Skip all this part. Go to the new cinema. You don't know why. You don't really feel great about the idea of being alone right now. Deciding on what the movie you've been anticipating available on DVD or stream, you join the long line outside of the new cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from tired-looking manager at the booth. You head inside. You're back there. The cat's face looks... Again, you have to get away from it. Go to the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, ferro boat, rides you've been on before, hoops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you've played before, funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy, food you've eaten before, all things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. Thank you, Salty Dog, for all the stuff. The sun hasn't started to set yet, still in the sky, but it will soon. Started to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. That would be interesting and nice to actually be able to go home for the day. That would be very nice. You stop in your tracks, find something new, an attraction you've never seen before. Sounds kind of lame, honestly. There isn't a line to get in, so you try to get in. What else is there to do? Enter the maze. Enter the maze. The eyes are there again. Get away from it. Go to the dog park. It's how to go to the dog park. Only one within your walking distance for the day is the nearby dog park. Think it'll make you feel better. First, you get to see the cute cat today. Now you get to see cute dog. Several of them, in fact. Park is bustling with owners and the canine companions. Frisbee, jumping, napping. Dogs are disgusting. They should all just die. What? You decide to move on. Dogs are so adorable, you want to pet every single one you come across, but you know not all owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets. Not even dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path, trying to exude welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long. You stop at the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen scampers up to you, blocking your path. Puppy! You pick up the puppy and... Oh god, that's creepy. The cat's face looks... It's... Get away from it. That damn thing again. Try to leave quickly. What now? Go home. Wait, haven't you done this before? You feel sick. Looking around you, suddenly realize it's unlike earlier. A single person in sight. You're alone. Completely alone. Why do you feel like you're being watched right now? Feel your heartbeat start to race. You need to go home. Now. You walk home, feeling the eyes of your back getting worse with each step. You get home. Your skin prickles and itches. A heavy gaze. You might feel with the eyeballs physically pressing into your flesh. Sticky and unnatural. You finally get inside and... Ha! The weight of relief, the sigh escapes your lips. It actually causes you to physically shudder. Horrible feeling from earlier immediately dissipates. Never there. Sweat so close, but you're too relieved to care. Saucy mentally past every concept of eating and straight to your bedroom. You open the door, and you want to sleep, but you're there again. Now it's red, and it has that smile. It wants you. You're back up in fear. Your eyes train on the cat in its horrifying grin. You need to escape. You need to get out. But even if home isn't safe anymore, where will you go? You risk a glance around you, and... You see that the walls around you become fleshy and lined with sharp teeth. The ground is now a tongue writhing under your feet. And Hori realizes the alley's entrance is getting smaller and smaller, closing like a mouth. You try to run for the exit. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. But trying to run on a tongue slows your speed significantly as you stumble and trip. No. Watch helplessly as the last sliver of light from the entrance tightens beyond a size you could never hope to squeeze through. Darkness falls over you. You feel the damp humidity of the mouth all around you. The walls of teeth, fangs take your time closing in. Closer, closer, and... Ah! Ending 23, feedback loop. So I got 23. I got 22, and I got 23. The feedback loop. I wonder if I can go to the dog park. Do not take the cat home. How can I get... Ignore. So you leave. Leave the alley and continue your way. What was I doing? Afraid to let me guide and say you hadn't decided on what you were going to do on your day off. Let's go watch a movie. It's been a while since the film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. Nothing showing in such an old theater. Movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema and open right across the street. That's okay, you're not okay with fan of crowds. Nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you more than a noisy audience. The awkward grin, yes. Go to the old theater. Eagerly buy your ticket from the old kind man at the booth. Barn and any trace of people and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s, maybe even the 70s. It's what you're counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated with your ticket stub. Expect that the theater your movie will be playing is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats, taking consideration the gap in the staircase. As you settle in, dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Before the screen flickers on, no commercial and trailers pop up, just the movie begins. Please, you shrug and let yourself get immersed. Just as you've been getting into the premise. Doors behind you, momentarily casting light into the room, ruining the atmosphere. You hold a frustrated sigh. Public establishment, after all, the place isn't exactly affording to stay open if you're the only customer. Try to refocus on the movie, but you sense a new presence slowly shifting around the theater. Before heading into the general direction. What? Oh, F you, you're right in front of me. Stranger shuffles down the aisle, sit right in front of you. There's no one else here, plenty of places to sit. Stranger is also unusually tall. He wants stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on a somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be another one of those, isn't it? Confront the stranger. You hate confrontation. You already feel your palms starting to sweat at the air, but your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You always feel like more of a fighter than a fighter than a fighter. You paid for this ticket. You've wanted to watch this movie for ages. Now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're alone in this theater. There's no one to help you, or something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you'll ignore the signs of your body begging you to put this much distance you can between you and the stranger. You stand up. Even standing higher up in the incline, the stranger is still at least taller than you. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as much hush immediately falls heavily over the theater in your movement. You can sense the stranger is anticipating what you're planning to do next. You square your shoulders, doing forced little breaths in your voice. Hey. Effort makes your words come out more harshly than intended, like a sudden vicious bark, but you figure they'll deserve it anyways. Being a real jerk, you know. Just what are you playing at, huh? You're trying to piss me off? The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie has paused. Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as it shifts slightly. Small animal trying desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns. Then turns some more. Then turn some more, beyond what should be possible, neck bones cracking, to face you directly. I can't move. Wide glowing eyes resting a wider grin, a mouthing gaze at you. Oh god. Stranger opens his mouth, and what comes next is something impossible to comprehend. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. And it's deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic. Alluring. Also snaps you out of your terrified trance. Before you know it, you're already out the door. Run through the hall's empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're afraid to look. Exit out in sight, you sprint towards. You look frantically at a spot, try to cinema. People, that's what you need, safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Look behind you. What is it? Despite your resistance, you feel your head turning back of its own accord. While in the middle of the street, you catch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass doors of an old theater, watching you intensely, cradling something in their arms, something familiar. But Jesus, what the fuck was that? Oh, crap. Okay, that happens. Glimpse is all you get. Truck speeds toward you and crashes into your body. Truck-kun! I got isekai'd! Truck-kun, don't do this to me, Truck-kun! I was trying to play with the cat. I was trying to play with the pussy cat. But you Truck-kun me. God damn it. Killed on impact, your body splattered across the road and crushed further under the heavy tires. Ending 16. Poor screening arrangements. Alright, so that was ending 16. We were able to do 16. Alright, so we were able to do 16. We're gonna do, try to do at least 20 endings by today, hopefully. Up to ending 20. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is that? The hell is even that? The days leading up to the meeting with it, I'd been obsessed with a memory. Something precious to me had found someone precious to them. In my best friend. My only friend. I was happy for them, truly. But then I'd be happy for others too. They promised they wouldn't happen to me again. That they knew how it felt to be told about something you cared for, that they outgrown you and your friendship. Oh, that's happened so many times. This hits home. I never ever do such a thing to me. Again, betrayed by friends, hits home. There's not a moment that passes now that I wish I'd risked the pain of their rejection. And just believe them. But I didn't. Pulled away before they could, trying to protect my fragile heart. But it could only hurt more. Selfish as it was, I'd want them to fight harder to keep me around. When it appeared before me, it promised to be just that. A friend that would never, ever let me go. A friend that would never, ever leave me. And all I had to do was promise the same thing in return. Interesting. Again, walking. Weather's good today. That's a good thing. Maybe good luck too. Yes, lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Again, lucky, 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 lucky. The eyes. The eyes are watching me. Or maybe it was fate. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. What was that? Skip. Don't take the cat home. Skipped all the way through. Leave the cat. Skip. Ignore. Skip all the way through. We go to the theater. Skip everything going there. Go to the cinema. You don't know why, but you don't really feel great about the idea of being alone right now. Deciding to wait, the same thing that happened with the going to the cinema. Pick a movie at random and take your ticket at tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek on the inside, bustling with people. Not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone. Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing amongst themselves. You get some popcorn, but the lines at concession stands are long and the prices are criminal anyways. Yeah, sometimes it's like freaking $20 for a freaking thing of popcorn. You go through the halls and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. You sigh at the sight, absolutely crowded theater. You head towards the seat, only to be told the person next to it that it's been saved for someone. Happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat knowing the off-center of the screen. The screen is least visible, not too little too close, you grit your teeth and bear it. Let's go out, chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials even though they're trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie begins. It doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, thinking anyone would hear you anyways. That's why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Suddenly the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. Oh, that's a high-pitched nya. That's a very high-pitched nya. That's freaking scary. I got isekai, yes. They make money from the concessions, yes they do. Sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if multiple voices of different creatures. Now that's scary. I'll tell you that much right now, that's scary. Creatures that would probably never say. You say it in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to cinema staff, but then you hear it. Scattered dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on screen. Oh god. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison, everything staring intently at the cat on the screen. Feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself. But the compulsion, stare, blink the light, yeah, it just makes you want to leave for now. Also, try to notice out of the corner of your eye, some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. No, they're staring at you. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on if they're getting impatient. Try to leave the theater. It's too weird, I need to get out of here. Gather your courage, your fear to use, stand up before they intend to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop. All chanting stops, the cat stops. You tense and risk a glance around the theater. They're staring at you, all of them, every single one of them. They're not moving, they're not even blinking. You swallow your throat completely dry, even throw a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. The highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnatural intense scrutiny. But you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel the collective gaze even worse on the staircase. All their heads have turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear the blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago, identical frown lines digging between their brows. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab at you from behind. But no one does. You don't even hear any of them get up. You exit the theater, holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and the theater people. Finally, reaching the lobby, you barely manage to catch yourself from falling on the floor as you gulp in a huge grasp of air. You expect to feel relief as the breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes as you finally notice it. As well as the source, you look up, and your stomach sinks. What's happening? The eyes. They're all looking at you. Every single one. All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater. Everyone in line at the concession stand. All of them are staring at you. And they look even angrier than the people at the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare look up at someone on the way, you flinch, blatant anger, fury, and disgust in their face. You think you start to hear the faint sound of cats meowing behind you, or maybe a kitten's. Doesn't matter, you just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from the door. Finally, get inside your apartment, lock all the doors, slide down on your back against it until you're sitting on the floor. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, your heartbeat calms and your fear slowly bleeds from you leaving feeling strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, slip under the covers of your bed, trying to fall asleep. Of course you would try to fall asleep. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. You fall into your fitful sleep, sure to full nightmares glaring eyes. You try to ignore the ever-increasing sounds of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside the apartment. Ending 17, black sheep. So let's go through everything again. Do not take the cat home. Leave cat. Ignore. No, nope. You need to nip this in the bud, and you get on your way, of course. You go watch a movie. You skip. You go to the new cinema. You skip. Here's where we are now. Let's try to blend in with the crowd this time. Thinking fast, you look at the screen and bring chatting with the crowd. Nya, nya, nya. The audience stops looking at you. Feel the harshness of the collective gaze start to ebb away. The air in the theater becoming lighter once again. You release the air shakily, just realizing that you've been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can't just up and leave now. People around you all seem fine now, but there's no telling if they'd be aggressive for you even moving too much. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along, right? Or at least turn the film off. Continue to channel out with everyone. You start to feel lightheaded. Feels as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state. But you can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on screen. You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. You steel your nerves, ready to throw yourself at the ground if you need to. Where your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely losing itself again, making you lay back limply into your seat. You think you should be panicking about right now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts vaguely muted pastel pink, airy, sickeningly sweet and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You look like you like cotton candy. You think you should mind your thoughts and body being cotton candy either, so why get up and ruin that? It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you never felt so aligned in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. One in the corner of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink even back into the seat, into the chair. And they sink more, even more, not like they're stanching or recounting, but more like they're deflating. Their skin bunches up in wrinkles like a fabric as the muscles, their bones have started to disintegrate. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets, their mouths still attempting to chant, falls open over a cut-off nya, gasping as the last word ends in an awful hiss, a final weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight. But even then, a blanket of peace doesn't leave you. Suddenly, from the pile of skin and clothes next to you, you see a lump moving around. Watching dazed fascination as the lump makes its way to part of the skin where its head used to be. Not from the mouth. Called a tiny black kitten.
I'll let you hold my hand and with your other leg.
Yes, thank you.
My head pats on each
Creepy shit, but yeah. You can hear familiar hissing all around you now that fiendified chants start to fade. Replaced with a faint mewing of kittens. Finally, your voice is the only one still chanting, still human, and alone again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then, you go completely limp. Body feels light, but it might as well be several tons, because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. Not an inch. You can't shift your eyes, look around. You can't even breathe, but somehow, the chant continues to creak weakly from your mouth. Two kittens come forward and perch themselves on the chairs around you, watching your sinking body, mewing as they wait for the youngest sibling to emerge. From you, dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you. We are cats, after all, and as your eyes start to cave in to the sockets of your softening skull. I should have meowed with, I did meow with them, yes. You managed to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat, perching on a seat right in front of you. Vision fighting fades, and from the same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth. Last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Ending 18, happy birthday. Bro, I would be happy as a cat. Yes, we all would. Alright, that is ending 18. Happy, ending 17, I think it was. Happy as a kitten. No, wait. I did ending 17 and 18. I've done both. 16 through 18. Now we need to go to at least 19 or 20 before we're done with this, because this is like freaking insane. Let's go through this. Do not take cat home. Skip. Leave cat. Skip. Ignore. Skip. Let's go to the carnival. There we go. Spend the carnival, Pharaoh boat, all the stuff that we had done before. There's you. Sun hasn't started to set yet, still in the sky. Maybe she's home for the day. Goes to the mirror maze. Now we can actually go into the mirror maze. Kind of lame, honestly. But let's just see what we can do. Enter the maze. 2 cats love it inside, 2 cats love it outside. It makes sense. Few rooms in and you notice the matters aren't. You just somebody to show you. Look back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, so very, very. Maybe this was a mistake. Why did you think going into a maze of mirrors was a good idea, even as something new to experience? I can't do this today. Turn around and head back the way you came. Only to bump into a mirror. Where's the exit? You try again and find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you realize that the way you came in is completely gone. Okay, don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? Step through the only opening you can find and need to trip over something on the ground. Bend down and pick it up. What's this doing here? In your hands rests a worn-looking flashlight. You flick it on. Click. Huh? The light doesn't look very... Crap, the lights! Did the power go out or did the attraction operator forget you were there? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out the phone and check your time, maybe call the police. Your phone is dead. It's always dead! Charge your phone, damn it! Get the flashlight in your hand. Light it emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there's probably not much juice left. Best to reserve it for the worst case scenario and feel your way out. Yeah, you can do this. Take a calming breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, daring adventurer. Who said that? Welcome this. Need help? Once again, welcome to the mirror maze. Bit of a jam, don't worry, you're in good hands, or rather, good paws. See these cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When they enter a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the past first before you for a second. And what also lies beside them. Whether you can see these kind kitties, just go wherever they are and reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only things in here. It's highly suggested you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please take caution and advancing to the next room. Wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. You can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can pass through. Go left. Go center, or go right. The choice is yours. Though, find a room with helpful kittens in sight, and all the paths lead to a mirror or something else. I'm gonna freaking fail this one. It's recommended that you stay put, and just maybe it'll work itself out. Navigation tools. The flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left, about 5 times, so try to use it all up at once. Don't try to use it all up at once. Keep track of your progress through the rooms up to the left, and your lives up to the right. You've been 3 lives. Be careful to avoid less friendly guests lurking around. I'm gonna be failing this immediately because that's what we're supposed to do for ending 20. Use a soft and squishy. It wouldn't make this time to damage you beyond repair. And besides, you're human, and humans usually don't have 1 life, you know. And here you are. You get 3. Don't you think you ought to show a little more gratitude? And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? Ready to play, might as well. Go to the right. Go to the right. Go to the left. None. Stay. This one feels off. Just wait. I think something just changed. Oh God, we're going left. Oh God, we're going left. Stay. Middle. Center. Right. Oh, fuck! Right. 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 Still to the right. Right. Again, still to the right. Center. Center. Stay. I think something just changed. Left. Middle. Center. Right. Middle. Center. Left. Center. I think I'm gonna be able to pass it. Center. And left. Left. Why am I still around? Stay. Wait, why am I still around? You see at the exit. You run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding in the glass. Except, you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. On the other side, you see an endless white void and... Oh, God. Yourself? Dozens of you, hundreds of you wandering around, aimless, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless, they don't acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass. You see the cat again. A familiar black cat walks up. You think it meows at you, but you can't make that sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. Then it goes dark. Did I just watch helplessly as it disappears completely? You're trapped, with only yourself as company. Ending 19, you beat the maze. Okay, good. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be failing the maze as quickly as I can. Skip. Don't take the cat home. Skip all the stuff. Leave cat. Skip all the stuff. Ignore. Skip all the stuff. Go to the carnival. Skip all the stuff. Enter the maze. Skip all the stuff. No, I don't even know you. Okay, okay. Then he just gets snippy. Let's begin then. 2, 1. We're supposed to die. Center. Yep. Left. We're supposed to die. There we go. You failed the maze game this time. Suddenly, the lights turn on. Your eyes burn from the sudden brightness. Your vision adjusts. You see the completely surrounded by mirrors. Reflections grotesque in unique ways. Look nothing like you. But they do look hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Was there even a way out to begin with? You bump back into a mirror. And feel the hand firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it! Firmly grasp it! It firmly grasps you menacingly. Feel a hand firmly grip your shoulder. Chomp. Ah! A sharp pain in your other shoulder? Oh no. You rip away looking back to see something leaning out of the mirror. Its face has no features, save for a large gaping mouth, stained in your blood. Look around in panic. You think the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you're coming from is long gone. You're surrounded. Every time you blink, you could swear the mirrors were getting closer and closer and closer. Horrifying reflections looking hungrier and hungrier and hungrier. Ending 20, you failed the maze. That is where I'm going to end this one. We have done ending 0 through 20. And we have done as well 22, 23, 26, 27, 30, 34, 35. So we've done, we need, of the ones that we need 21. And then 24 through 25. And then we need 27. No, we need 28, 29. And 31, 32. We need a couple. We need a couple before everything's done. And then we need 35 to get to the end game. And then after that, we need probably like, I would say maybe 10 more right now to get to the end game. Because we have 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have about 8 left. 8 or so left on average before we get to the end game ones. And those are 4. So we need 12 left in order to finish this up. That should be one more stream, one more thing of play, most likely. So that is going to be an interesting thing to see for everybody. Of course, thank you all for staying around here. Thank you all for watching, chilling, chatting, whatever you've been doing. I appreciate every single second of it. Thank you guys for cheering me on, and thank you guys also for, showing that you guys will be mean to me no matter what, because that's the way you guys roll. That's the way. I'm not gonna slow your roll. That's just the way you guys do your roll. You know what I mean? So you go and do your thing as if you're gonna be doing your thing. If it is what you want to do, you know what I mean? So let's see what the person I'm gonna send you to. Let's see. I've sent you to several people before. Maple Chicken is a good one. They're doing Wikidles. Doing some early access Dawn trial. Oh, okay. So we'll go and check them on their Dawn trial, Final Fantasy. We'll take a look at them. Of course, always happy to help people, because not everyone is into Final Fantasy. Of course, you don't have to be Final Fantasy either. But you know, if you're going to be raiding, of course, Salvi raid is what is getting done with everybody, including the people that I'm going to be sending you to on the YouTube side, because I do want to send you guys to someone on the YouTube side, of course, because, I mean, you don't have to stay. Like I said, you guys can do after stream care. You guys can do all that kind of stuff. I appreciate you guys even being here for the time you were. We were able to get through quite a bit. Thank goodness this thing has a skip button, because that would have taken me much longer to get through if it didn't have a skip button. You know what I mean? So let's redirect to somebody. Let me just see if there's anybody that I have. Evan Star. Let's take a look and see if someone specifically that I'm looking for is actually streaming. Yeah, nope, that person isn't streaming. But I'll send you guys to Oren-chan. I'll definitely send you guys to Oren-chan, because I do know that Oren-chan likes is streaming just chatting. Oren-chan's a fun person to go and chat with and go and chill with. Let's go and send you guys to Oren-chan. There's so many people though, so many people. Yeah, we're gonna send you to Oren, of course. Thank you guys as well. Of course, be kind to yourselves, enjoy your night. I'm going to be making a video, of course, as I always do. It's going to take me about an hour, hour and a half to finish it up. Before 10, hopefully, it'll be out. 10 my time, which is about an hour and a half from now. It usually takes me about an hour and a half to finish everything, get everything set up, and everything done. So we will see when it pops out. Thank you so much for joining me on this Do Not Take This Cat Home. It is a weird eldritch horror that all cats for me are eldritch horrors. It's kind of expected for me for every cat to be an eldritch horror. So this is what we're doing now. I thank you guys so much for taking your time of your day and doing this, of course. Be kind. Enjoy your days. Enjoy your nights. And always, always be positive about yourself, because you deserve that positivity. Thank you again. This is the Mad Salvi, Salvi the Blue Squirrel, saying I will see you all next time. Arara, mama. Bye, honeys. Have a good day. Take care. And of course, get something to eat, something to drink, or just fall asleep. Have a good one. Bye-bye.